Yo, 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 yo. It's time for the show. Yo, put a one in the chat if y'all can see me, if y'all can hear me clearly. It's so important. Put a one in the chat if y'all can see me, if y'all can hear me clearly. It's so important. It's so important. It's so important. All right. This is part two. This is part two. This is the show that I promised y'all yesterday. But I had a lot going on yesterday, so I could not attend. So please forgive me. So I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. So I will give y'all a part two. We didn't really get to go over the whole situation, the Corey Holcomb and Darlene situation. And we're talking about I don't inherit enemies. Your beef ain't my beef. All right. Your beef ain't my beef. And the question is, I gotta hate him too. I gotta hate him too. Because you hate him, I gotta hate him. Now let me just say this. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I believe it was yesterday. Yesterday, yeah, I believe it was yesterday, early morning. Shout out to the brother. I was able to get on the brother's show and have a conversation. So I did not see, like I said before, which was absolutely 100% the truth. I did not see the brother's show before he was talking about that other individual and can he get the other individual's stimulus package or whatever the case may be. I didn't see that. So, I mean, excuse me, that's at the point where I saw that. That's at the point where I saw his video. I did not see anything before that at that point in time. Now, since then, I have had the opportunity. I think it was late last night to review his whole video. He made it public, and I reviewed his whole video from the beginning to now, to the arrangement. So let me be clear. Y'all know I'm a straight shooter. I'm a straight shooter. I ain't no cap in my rap. Even though people try to disparage my reputation, try to call me a liar, stuff like that, it's been proven time and time again that I'm not a liar, right? That's one thing. It's been proven time and time again that I'm not a liar, no matter what people try to say on me. One of the people that know me best on the internet, he said he could say a lot of things about me. You know what I'm saying? He could say a lot of things about me, but the one thing that he can't say about me is that I'm a liar. He actually shout out to Anger, man. I'm gonna let AM tell y'all himself in his own words. Let's get
is one thing about him, he doesn't lie.
exactly.
He's not a liar. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's niggas out here that love to tell tall tales and all that type of goofy shit. He doesn't lie. You feel what I'm saying? If he doesn't want you to know something, he just ain't gonna say it. But he's not a liar. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so shout out to the homie, shout out to Anger Man. So, I say that to say that this show about Corey Holcomb is in no way, shape, form, or fashion a subliminal attack on anybody else. Let me just say that again. So if the people in the back hear me, thank you, JD. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to the homie JD 1975, setting it off right. He said for the show. Thank you very much. Y'all be like JD 1975 and support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. I'm gonna celebrate you in a moment, JD. So let me just say this. This show is in no way, shape, form, or fashion a subliminal attack on anyone. This is about the idea that because we're cool, because I work for you, work with you, because we're brothers, sisters, brothers, cousins, whatever the case may be, that I gotta like who you like, I gotta hate who you hate, and I gotta have beef like I inherited it, like it's part of my inheritance, right? This is what this show is about. Make no mistake about it, all right? So this is thank you, my guy, D-Rock, my brothers, man. 2 of my 4 brothers, man. Well, shoot, 2. Shout out to Ron Mack. That's the only other brother that's we ain't seen in a little bit. Shout out to my brother, Ron Mack. But shout out to Stanley, D-Rock the block, D-Rock the block. D-Rock, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much to JD 1975. My brothers holding me down. Y'all be like them and support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. I'm going to celebrate y'all in a minute. So I want to be clear again from the beginning. I'm a straight shooter. If I'm coming at somebody, y'all know I usually say names. I have no problem saying names. Y'all know that. I got no problem. I'm one of the rare people that have no problem saying names. I have no problem pulling up. I have no problem letting it be known what I think, what I feel, and where I'm at. This show is in no way, shape, form, or fashion an attack on anyone. On anyone. There's no subliminals, not an attack. This is strictly about the subject. Okay. So shout out to Roswell's in the building. What's up, Roswell? What's going on? Shout out to GD is in here. What's up? Hey, Lady Quantum. And forgive me, number one, my guy, Emperor Cole, who was here first. YouTube deleted shit again. I see. Sup, Izzy Bears and chat. Y'all know what to do, so do it. Shout out to that. Make sure y'all subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming. Hey, it's just me. My sister's in the building. Just me. Lady Quantum is in here. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Yeah, make sure that y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. We are live. We are live. We are live. I'm about to post it in the Discords. All right. What's up, Lady Quantum is in here. Good to see Raj Wills in here. Shout out to Cajun Darfire. Oh boy, here we go. What are you talking about, Cajun? What are you talking about, Cajun? Where are we going? What did we do? What's up? What's up? Kill said, damn, what's happening? What are y'all hearing that I didn't say? Talk to me, man. What are y'all hearing that I didn't say? Yo, because I don't know. Y'all, somebody said, here we go. Someone said, damn, what's up? What's up, Kills? What's going on? What are y'all hearing that I did not say? Hey, Treese. Treese is in the building. Good to see my sister Treese is in here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey. So listen, tell a friend to come on in. We about to have a hell of a show. Y'all already know. It's your man's Izzy Bears, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all already know it's hip, but y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know what it is, yo. Tell a friend to come on in. What's up? Ayo, KO. What up, baby? What's going on? KO Black is in the building. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Yo, I went live talking my talk. That's all. I didn't even see that you went live, Kills. Shout out to my man Kills, was talking his talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to try to find a way to catch that a little later on. I'm gonna check you out later, Kills. You gonna leave it up? If you leave it up, I'll catch you out. I'll catch you a little later. Shout out to my man Kills. Hey. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes cost you absolutely positively.
Nothing.
I mean, likes don't cost you at all. They for the free ski. They free 99. So do like the homies say and smash it. Smash that like button.
Now, come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Now the likes, the LIKES are free, but the LIGHTS, the lights, they cost money and they cost money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean?
Show me the money.
No!
Spot for a Glock. I took a loss over floss, but still got a knock.
Money!
Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Show me the money. All right, you leaving up? All right, grandma duties, but I'm tuned in. Shout out to all the G-Mods and G-Dads out there. Shout out to y'all, man, doing y'all duties. Yes, yes, yes. Shout out to the children. Shout out to the children. So last time we left off, it feels like forever, but it wasn't. It was just the day before yesterday. Last time we left off, we was talking about this Corey Holcomb and Darlene Ortiz situation. And shout out to the homie, Laura ADS, and shout out to the homie, who else was up here? Laura ADS was up here, and who else was up here? Y'all help me out. But shout out to everybody that was up here. We was chopping up. We was talking about it. Wall Street Willie was up here. Shout out to Wall Street Willie. Shout out to Laura ADS. And we were talking about this this situation with Corey Holcomb. All right. Now, shout out to Cato Media 2.0. He did a good breakdown. He did a good breakdown of the video You know what I'm saying? With Corey and how this Corey Holcomb and how this situation started. Now, it seems as if Corey Holcomb is going at Godfrey real heavy, but it doesn't seem as if Godfrey is really going at Corey Holcomb that heavy. Now, the question of loyalty and of who's loyal, who's not loyal, why, when should you be loyal, that has come up. So we're going to get into that. What's up, the best I can be? What's going on? A few weeks later, a show. Nah, it's the day before yesterday. It was one day. I had stuff to do yesterday. I apologize. I had stuff to do. I know it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. But let me celebrate my brothers in the meantime. Between time, shout out to D-Rock the Block and shout out to JD 1975. Both of my brothers. Two of my four brothers my three brothers. But shout out to them. Let's get to it. Let's go.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
Yes, sir. And shout out to the brother, man, ghetto story for this one.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine. No matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it.
Salute. Hey, sis, listen, you don't control my connections. You don't control my connections. If my independence feels like betrayal, maybe you never respected me as an individual. And that has been in question a lot when it has come to Corey Holcomb and Darlene Ortiz. That has been a question. Does Corey Holcomb really respect Darlene Ortiz? Does he really have any kind of real love for her in the sense of her loyalty for him, her working with him, her being there since the inception of the show faithfully, just as faithful as Corey Holcomb has been to the show? It seems as if, and I could be wrong, Darlene Ortiz has been as faithful, right? So the thing is she not allowed to have an opinion? Are we not allowed to have an opinion when it comes to our superiors, meaning the showrunner, meaning the boss, the person, the supervisor, the CEO, whatever the case may be? Are we not allowed to have our own opinions? Hey, Rogue C, good to see my sisters in the building. What's up, Rogue C is in here. Good to see you. And shout out to the brother Root. You could tell me what someone did to you, right? You can explain why you don't trust them, but you cannot command me to borrow your hatred and inherit your conclusions or your beef and surrender my own judgment, right? You control your relationships, not me or mine. You have a right to control your relationships. You don't have the right to control me or mine. Hey, shout out to Bridget M. is in the building. Good to see you, Bridget M. Good to see you. You relax your foot. No, she's just a paid co-host. That's all. Well, listen. So, Kills, let's just say she's a paid co-host. Hey, Jess, I spoke to you in the beginning, but good to see you, Jess. You must have stepped away. Good to see my sister Jess is in the building. Just me. Yo, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Likes are free. Kills, let's say for the sake of conversation, you're 100% correct. She's a paid co-host. Is she paid? Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Is she paid to just come there and just be a yes woman and be a hype woman? Is that what she's paid to be? Or is she supposed to have her own thoughts, her own opinions, and bring her perspective and her point of view to the show? That's what I want to know. Tell me real quick, Kills, and your perspective, right? Because listen, your beef. Thank you so much. Your beef ain't my beef. Your beef ain't my beef. Why does loyalty mean that I gotta inherit your enemies like you passed away and you left me your enemies or something? I don't want your enemies. Give me a second, y'all. Peace. I'll be what I got. Blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Very human moment. Hey, in the meantime, between time, y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Shout out to the brother Corey Love. Shout out to brother Corey Love.
If you're laughing, show love. Show love. If you're learning, show love. Show love. If you're vibing, show
Welcome
love.
to the good
Don't
life.
do what?
Let's get it.
Support it. The lights are free. The hearts are free. The shares are free. But this show ain't free. If you rock with Izzy, show mad love. Let's get busy. Let's get right. Let's go up. Let's run it up. Everybody up. Cash out. Hey. Venmo. Hey. Super chat. Hey. Cash out. Hey. Venmo. Hey. Super chat. Hey. You know what to do. You know what to do. Send that. Send that. Send that. Send that. Send it. Send that. Send that. Send that. Send it. Send that. Send that. Send that. Send it. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Let's go. Show that love. Show that love. Show that love. Let's go.
Can I get a love?
Love.
Can I get a support?
Support.
Can I get a let's build?
Let's build.
One community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Send that ish. Support the show, support the street. Nah, man. AI is fine. Damn. Well, I don't know how to take that. What is regular is AI is fine. What is regular is. I don't know how to take that. Yeah, no doubt. I don't want people enemies for real. Like I don't got no problem creating my own. Apparently, I don't want nobody else's. I got no problem creating my own enemies. I don't want to inherit nobody else's, nor do I require y'all to inherit mine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TMKC. Thank you so much, TMKC. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. She said, hi, is in chat. I support the situation. Y'all be like TMKC, JD1975, and D-Rock the Block, and support the situation. Send that ish. Yo, thank you so much, TMKC. Appreciate you, my sister.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in.
I love you. 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 Salute. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm like fighting the cold all of a sudden. Hey, peace. I be Wody in the building. Good to see you, bro. Yes. Dealing with Corey Holcomb is spelled Corey. Corey Holcomb. Corey from Corey Holcomb is spelled Corey. Not like that, Kills, but so dealing with Corey Holcomb, he's highly disrespectful towards her, though through the years, but Black folks look past it. Damn, why do you think that is? Rosie said, because their intentions for you was conditional based on your quote unquote loyalty and what they could get out of you being around. Shout out to Bridget M in the building. Saying that ish. GD already said he don't want your enemies. Don't play with my image or character. I will go nuclear bars. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. All right. Yeah, we're talking about Corey Holcomb, Corey. We got to keep that clear. We're talking about Corey Holcomb, Corey, and the Corey Holcomb situation. I'm not throwing any subliminals. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm talking strictly about Corey Holcomb and Darlene Ortiz. All right, just want to be clear. Just want to be clear. Okay. So if I have to surrender my judgment, inherit your enemies, and hate people on command just to prove I'm loyal, listen, you don't want my friendship. You want custody of me. My man Cole said, yeah, Corey has been hella disrespectful to OG Darlene for a very long time. She threatened to leave before it. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, thank you to Mo Love. Shout out to Mo Love. I appreciate you coming through to support the stream. What the world needs now is Mo Love. Hey, is coming through to support the stream. That means so much to me. Thank you so much, Mo Love. Good to see you, my sister. Always good to see you. Thank you so much, Mo Love. Y'all be like Mo Love and support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Yeah, we need more love in this world, more Izzy bars, all right? Yo, Darlene, Bridget said Darlene lets him disrespect her and she goes back to him. So what do we do? Hey, listen, we can't listen. If she likes it, we gotta love it. If she likes it, we gotta love it. At the same time, the question is a question that is universal. It becomes it's about this loyalty, this idea of loyalty, and why does loyalty to some people seem like blind following? Like if I'm loyal to you, I gotta just go with everything that you say and be okay with everything that you do, and I gotta be a blind follower and just get rid of my individual thought, get rid of my individuality, and get rid of my self expression and my critical thinking, and just be a yes dummy, crash dummy for you. Like, I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't get it at all. I would never require that of someone, right? Because part of the benefit of having people in your life is having the benefit of their perspective, their point of view, and the way they see things. And good and guarantee, most people don't see things exactly alike. So if you're a person and you only need yes men around you, you only need people that are telling you what you want to hear and stroking your ego, you're in trouble, because sometimes you can't see what you can't see. And you need people around you with different gifts, different talents, different perspectives, different purviews, different experiences. And when you add that all together, then you get something really, really good. But when you try to negate, when you try to ostracize and alienate people and just only go according to what you think and what you want and what you wish, and just cast them aside, you're doing yourself as much of a disservice as you're doing to them. You're doing yourself as much of a disservice as you're doing to them. 100%. 100%. Right? All right, shout out to that. All right, shout out to my guy, Cole. A ladies' day, what you mean? The best I can be. You said, yeah, loyalty shouldn't be equivalent to ignorance. That's a fact. That's a fact. Word, 100. I don't have 18 notebooks. I can't type, so I can't wait to Izzy drop the link. My passion is through words. All right, shout out to you, Kills. Well, if we get some, we just need, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need at least 6 more people. We need at least 6 more people, at least $5 a piece, to open up the panel. All right, 6 more people, at least $5 a piece, and we will open up the panel. Y'all tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. And we will open up the panel if we get 6 more people, at least $5 a piece, and then we'll need 15 people after that to reach our show goal. Okay, so if we could get this, if we could get some more support, we could definitely get the panel open. Okay. listen, yeah. So yeah. Come on, I'm the one that started that. I'm the one that started that. People gave me hell about it, but listen, like it's only fair. You know what I'm saying? That if y'all want the panel open for us to at least get enough money, because I try to let y'all rock when I come on the panel. I don't know if y'all notice. I try to let y'all rock. I try to pass the mic around so everybody can get some burn, even when y'all don't be saying much. Even when y'all don't be saying much, I try to pass the mic around. It's love. It's love. Hey, so why do some people expect their friends to automatically hate everyone they hate? That's what I need to know. Is he a different breed? 18 notebooks is wild, crazy. I've never seen in this space. Shout out to that. Why do some people expect their quote unquote friends to automatically hate everybody that they hate or everybody that hate on them? Real loyalty does not require blind obedience. Real loyalty, let me say that for the people in the back. Real loyalty does not require blind obedience, forced alliances, inheriting enemies, or surrendering your independent judgment. It does not. It does not require that. We're breaking down the difference between friendships, loyalty tests, controlling relationships, emotional manipulation, groupthink, fake loyalty, personal boundaries, and why someone else's beef does not automatically become yours. Shout out to Wanda. Thank you so much, my sister Wanda. Is there ever a time blind loyalty is warranted? Ooh, that's a great, Wanda. That's a great question. Give me a second. Let me celebrate you first. That's a great question, Wanda. Shout out to Wanda. Thank you so much. That's a great question, my sister. Give me 1 second to think about that.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Yo, Wanda, that's a good question. Oh, you started something. Because initially my thought is that really that's kind of what us as men are asking of women. Ooh. Yo, that's kind of what us men are asking of women. We're kind of asking y'all. I know in my case, let me speak for myself. It's not well, let me clarify. It's not so much blind loyalty as it is a trusting loyalty that says, hey, look, I have your best interests at heart. I'm not going to operate in a way that's going to hurt you or harm you. And I am looking out for the collective. So, in that response, I expect you to work with me and follow me. Now, I don't want a woman who does not have an opinion. I'm not like, I don't want whatever you like, bark like a dog, woof, woof, a big dog, woof. I don't want that. I want a woman with an opinion. Now, it's never what you do in most cases, it's how you do it. So I want a woman who states her opinion, but states it in a loving way. Even when she doesn't agree with me, she has the freedom to not agree with me. Now, I don't expect her to be getting in the middle of YouTube and making live streams and attacking me. I don't expect her to be while I'm on stream to be arguing with me and fussing with me or in public, because that ain't gonna work. At the same time, in the privacy of our relationship, she has the ability to come and pull my coattail, put a feather in my cap, or tip my cap a little bit and be like, yo, nah, I don't agree. And this is why I don't agree. Or this seemed a little off, or this seemed a little that. Like, so I can't call it blind loyalty, but I can see from y'all perspective as women how y'all can equate it. I can see it. I ain't gonna lie. I can see how y'all could equate it as men want blind loyalty from you. But speaking for myself, it's not that I want blind loyalty from you. It's that I want you to follow. You can have your opinions, you can have your reservations, and you can bring them to me. It's an open door policy. It's just the way that you bring it. And sometimes I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's do that. You're right. But I think that as long as there's an understanding of the relationship roles of, listen, ultimately you are the leader, Izzy, and you are the one that's going to ultimately call the shots, but we consult with each other, we build with each other, and we are in this together. So you have a say so. Your voice matters, your opinion matters, what you think, how you feel, your experiences and your added touch matters to this thing. At the same time, there does have to be a person that does have the final say. So I did all of that to say, in that case scenario, Wanda, I could see where it could seem as if men do require or ask women for blind loyalty. I could see that. I could see how y'all could see it like that. And in certain situations where your life is on the line, or when there's imminent danger, or when there's something that has a time frame and a deadline that has to be performed, I can see where you would, do that right away. You feel me? So shout out to that. That's a great question. She said, well, for me, God gets blind loyalty, and I believe there are times it may be warranted. Shout out to that. But Wanda, does this is the thing. And some of y'all ain't gonna like this. I just call a spade a spade. I call it like I see it. And again, I'm gonna put it on me. As much as I believe in God, as much as I say that I trust God, as much as I say that I love God, there's times where I'm not blindly loyal. And I believe, and y'all could correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe each and every one of us is the same way in that regard. I don't think any of us really are blindly loyal to anything, because the ego, the personality, that individual aspect of ourselves always rears up in one form or another. The intellect, see, it says in the Bible, the carnal mind is enmity to God. It's not subject to the laws of God, neither can it be. So there's always a question. There's always a question. There's always something in our minds, either in the forefront or in the back of our mind, that begins to question the things that we know that we should do, or the things that would have us to blindly follow or blindly be loyal to God. I would argue that all of us, no one excluded, is disloyal to God almost every single day in one form or another, even when we don't realize it. Even when our heart is in the place of we want to do righteous. I think that's what Paul was talking about when he said, there's a thorn in my side. Though I would do right, evil is ever present with me, that I may not boast of my own self or my own accord. I think that when we're in these fleshly bodies, we're constantly wrestling between what we know to do and what we want to do. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how I see it. What's up, Raging Rooster 343 and Wanda? Those are dope comments. I appreciate you. Y'all be like Wanda and support the show, support the stream. I mean, what's up, Raging Rooster said, they still got you on it, Izzy Bears. Right is right and wrong is wrong. What are you talking about? What do you mean they still got me on it? What you talking about? I'm miss this up there. Right, that's ignorance. Excuse me.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press read.
Excuse me, I apologize. I'm struggling a little bit all of a sudden. Struggling. And I got the phlegm. Excuse me. Raj Will 100. Yep, that's earned through trust and time. Shout out to that. Bridget said, "There's a way to express your opinion respectfully." Yeah, I agree with that. I agree, and I think that if we can learn, I think that if our sisters, and we can learn, all of us, right? If our brothers and sisters, we can learn how to communicate with each other respectfully. Even when we don't agree, even when we don't see eye to eye, even when we're a little warm with each other, a little upset with each other, even when we're not really feeling each other, if we could learn how to communicate respectfully, I think that goes a longer way. I just do. And I could be wrong, but I just do. What up, Chris J? What's going on? Said, what up, big homie? Could cook him with fresh grease. Appreciate you. Rosie said, it's honestly odd when people demand blind loyalty without compensation. Ooh, there you go. I gotta agree with you, Rogue. I gotta agree with you. Like I said before, a boss, like Rick Ross said, and I pointed out from Rick Ross, a boss is one that guarantees that we all gonna eat. How can we possibly see if Corey, and I don't know, if Corey Holcomb is totally taking care of Darlene, then I can see a little bit more of him feeling the way that he's feeling. That means that he's paying all her rent, he's paying all her bills, and he's totally taking care of her. I can see it a little bit more than, oh, she works with him and he's giving her a paycheck. Because there's a big difference in my mind to me. And y'all, again, Jess said, I don't believe in blind loyalty. Oh, Lord. Love the honesty is. Thank you, Mo Love. Appreciate it. Hey, the Bible says, try me, meaning test me out, says God. Ain't no blindly following in that. Lady Quantum. Okay. Yeah, I need to get some. Izzy, you got that nasty woman's disease. Oh, Lord, that's how rumors get started. What in the world? Wait, hold up. Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Wait a minute. Hold on. That's how rumors get started. What's up, the Ghetto Stoic in the building? Salute to the chat. Love to Bridget Kojak Kills KO. Cajun, everyone else, all love. Shout out to my guy. The Ghetto Stoic is in the building. The Ghetto Stoic. Make sure y'all check out my man, the Ghetto Stoic.
Excitement, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, refinement. Get to know the Ghetto Stoic to manifest the assignment. The Ghetto Stoic made man more than a poet. He don't have to get loud or raise up to get his point across. So it'll be wise to stand down and everybody knows it. Don't let his calm demeanor fool you. You'll be a victim and disposed with. Ask Sade how this smooth operator flows quick.
Yeah, Ghetto Stoic is in the building. Hey, and shout out to the homie Drip, man. Shout out to homie Drip. Hey, y'all already know what time it is. We didn't start the show yet. It's time to start the show. Let's go.
Excuse me. Did I hear someone say, wait, hold up? He said, dope conversations deserve dope donations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show love and hype them up.
You are locked in with Izzy Bands. Let's keep this energy going.
Mr. Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, Izzy Bands, who? Izzy Big Bands.
Welcome to the Real Spill with Mills. Welcome everybody to the podcast with Izzy Bands. Make sure you support the show, support the stream.
Now I mean,
Let's welcome the host, Mr. Izzy Bands.
let's go.
Support the show, support the stream.
Now I mean, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I pray that y'all are having a tremendous Thursday afternoon. Make sure y'all are supporting the show, supporting the stream. Hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Thank you so much to our sister for the triple up. Thank you so much, Miss Wanda. I appreciate that. I appreciate you tremendously. She said with the $5, she said, so let's call it informed surrender instead of blind loyalty when the situation calls. I love that. I love that, sis. I love that. I love that. I love that. Shout out to you.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I got money.
Yes, sir. Because of Miss Wanda, JD 1975, Mo Love, and TMKC. My sisters are showing out today because my sisters and my brothers JD and D Rock the Block. We only need three more people, at least $5 a piece, and we could open up the panel. Beyond that, we do have to reach our show goal, but to open up the panel, we just need three more people, at least $5 a piece, and I will open up the panel for sure to let y'all in on this. So let me just say this. We're allowed, in my purview and perspective, my overall way of looking at things is I am allowed to hear both sides. You're allowed to form your own opinion, and you're allowed to maintain relationships without asking another grown person for permission. Now, I'm not talking about in a marriage situation, of course, because I think that's a little different. In my personal opinion, I believe that the dynamic between a husband and wife is a little bit different than that. However, I'm talking about in generality. I'm talking about if we're friends, if we're siblings, if we're cousins, if we're homies. You know what I'm saying? We don't. You know, if I work with you on a show, right? And you happen to be the A side, and let's say I'm the B side, that does not give you ownership of me. You don't get to own my opinions and own my perspective and own my critical thinking skills. You just, we're just doing a show together, and sometimes we agree and sometimes we don't. But to me, that's what makes for a dope show. When we don't always see eye to eye. Why Darlene can't say, hey, look, Corey, I like Godfrey. She can't like Godfrey? She can't like Godfrey. And I'm not saying that anybody should or should not like Godfrey. I'm just saying that why can't she like Godfrey? Shout out to Bridget M. Thank you so much to my sister Bridget M. She said for the open panel. Y'all be like Bridget M and support the show, support the stream. I mean, because of Bridget M, we only need two more people to open up the panel. Then we have a show goal, but we only need two more people to open up the panel. Thank you so much, my sister Bridget M. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Much love, much love, much love, much love. What Jess say? Jess, she laughing at her own joke. Is just laughing at her own silly joke. Jess, come on. You laughing at your own joke. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, that's jamming. Yeah, you need your own song. Come on and sponsor the show, woman. All that money you got. Come on and sponsor the show. Ball in. Come on and sponsor a show so you can get your track. So I can make you a track. You know what I'm saying? So I can make you a dope track. Come on, my sister. Sponsor the show and I can get you a song. Shout out to that. All love to all. Appreciate y'all. No doubt about it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all make sure y'all supporting the show, supporting the stream. Nah, I mean, hey, what that means in totality, Izzy. Well, in totality, what I'm saying is that I just don't. Oh, shout out to my mans and they're coming through with the big time, big time. I'm gonna answer that in a second. Kills panel is open. Salute to the greatest chat on YouTube. Thank you so much, my guy. The Ghetto Stoic. No, I gotta play that Ghetto Stoic. Yeah, it's a groove. It's a groove. Hey, you could have made me slimmer back there at the DJ. Why I gotta be so hefty? Yo, shout out to Ghetto Stoic. Let's get it.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, refinement. Get to know the ghetto story to manifest the assignment. The ghetto story made man more than a poet. He don't have to get loud or raise up to get his point across. So it'll be wise to stand down and everybody knows it. Don't let his calm demeanor fool you. You'll be a victim and dispose with. Ask Sade how this smooth operator flows quick. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, refinement. Get to know the ghetto story to manifest the assignment.
Yeah, he said, I was afraid you say that. I'll change it today. It's all good, man. It's all love, man. Most people didn't even notice, but I noticed detail. Hey, shout out to you, man. That's dope joint. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got a lot of talented brothers in here, man. My man Ghetto Stoic, he makes movies. So if y'all want, check him out on his name is Ghetto Stoic on Instagram. I'm gonna post his channel, his Instagram channel on the community page later on today, God willing. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. Y'all want a movie done, he can do it for you. Now, you got to get your movie budget up. It ain't going to be cheap. Get your movie budget up, okay? It ain't going to be cheap, but it ain't going to be crazy, outrageously expensive. But make sure y'all holler at my boy if you want a Ghetto Stoic movie. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want a Ghetto Stoic perspective, a little short film, along with an Izzy audio, an Izzy jam, holla at me and we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll work it out. But there's a lot of talented brothers in the space. We got my man, Corey Love, my man Drip, my man DJ Wish Doctor, my man Nightish, and myself, and my man Ghetto Stoic. So listen, I support all of them. I supported everybody. I got DJ Wish Doctor, Nightish, Drip, Corey Love, and my man Ghetto Stoic. I support them all. So, hey, and they support all too. So, listen. So, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with supporting them all. Get a little bit from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Spread the love. That's how we supporting Black business. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are supporting Black business. Thank you so much. Tamika Mouse said, open up the panel. Hey, listen. If you want that last request that you made, Mickey Mouse, I need $10 more though, because to keep somebody off the panel for 15 minutes, it is $20. So I appreciate you, my sister. I appreciate you. Much love to you as well. Let me celebrate you. Much love to you as well. Thank you so much.
You don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is. 'Cause you're in the world.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Hey, love to all. I appreciate y'all for it. Hey, man, I appreciate you. So listen, if I collab with Ghetto Stoic, right, and me, I will probably be promoting that because, again, there's money in that for me. So that's where, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to promote. But that is no slight or no dig or diss on anybody's work. A lot of these brothers in here do very, very good work. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of what you like. Now, like I said, for me, I rocked with everybody just to get a little bit from everybody, to show love, to spread love within the community. So you could do it like that, or you could choose. It is what it is. What's up? Willing to Win is in the building. Willing to Win. Shout out to my people's Willing to Win is in here. Good to see you. Good to see you. We talking about I Don't Inherit Enemies. We're going to go over that Corey Holcomb video today that my man Lord ADS gave to us, the other day. I promised y'all part 2. I was not able to give it to you yesterday, so I'm going to give it to you today. I got you. I'm a man of my word. I try to always keep my word. My word is my bond, and my bond is my life. That's noble of you to mention all of them. Hey, listen, it's all love. Hey, support the fam. No doubt about it. It's all love. It's all love. All right, thank you very much. All right, so we're going to open up the panel. We're going to open up the panel. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. In the meantime, between time, we need 14 people, at least $5 a piece to reach our show goal. We have opened up the panel. We reached our panel goal. So we're going to open up the panel. We need 14 people, at least $5 a piece to reach our show goal. Help us reach our show goal today. So bear with me one moment, and I'm going to drop the link for the panel. And we're talking about loyalty. So my peoples, you heard, if you want me the second part of that request, my peoples, I just need another teeny 10. Other than that, I cannot grant the second part of that request. But I do appreciate you so much for supporting the show, supporting the stream. You know what I mean? All right. So let's get to it. Fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use, fair mother fudging use. I don't know why. Shit. All right, come on, man. This is tripping. Let me see. I'm trying to drop this link for y'all. Let me see. Okay. There we go. It's acting up over here, man. Giving us some technical difficulties. Let's get to it. All right. So, in the meantime, between time, let's play the video. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Podcast when they was discussing the word tether, and Darlene said she actually likes Godfrey as a comedian. Corey asked her, has she ever been to any of his stand-up shows, and if you a friend of somebody he don't F with, then go F with him. And Corey did admit that he was hurt, I guess, because he gives people an opportunity to be seen and they betray him in the end. He even offered to give Darlene Godfrey's phone number so you can really see who he is behind that stage. Oh no, man, do you feel like Corey got a point? Or is he in his feelings? Now, before we get into this video, man, I need for you to push up on that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, so you know when your boy is dropping. Let's get into the details.
We can't say everybody. Yeah, you right. We can't say everybody with the tethers. But what I'm saying is, most of the ones I know in front of me, they the homie. But when they get in their group, when they get in a situation where they can receive, which is why they came here to receive, we didn't come here to receive. We got kidnapped and brought here and made to do all this. Do you see the difference? We didn't come here.
Hey, thank you so much, my sister. Hey, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Thank you so much, my sister. Hey, you came through heavy. Hey, Kills, they say you need a break. So, Kills, if someone got $50 to bring back Kills, you've been kicked off the panel before the panel started. Kills, you've been kicked off the panel before the panel started. I'm sorry, my brother. They said that you need a break. They paid me $50 and said the Kills needs a break. So if someone wants Kills to come up on the panel, it is $50. I'm sorry, Kills. I ain't lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I don't got wings. Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. I ain't gonna show no names. They paid $10 the first time and $40 the second time. And they said he needs a break. They paid me $10 the first time and $40 the second time and say he needs a break. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do it. I promise you. Look, so this is what they said initially, just so you can see it. So I ain't making up that. They said for panel minus Kills. So they paid me $10 the first time and then $20 and then $40 the second time. So if y'all want Kills back, it is $50 or Kills. It'll be an hour. I think it's an hour. Let me look at my I ain't had some pay. 30 minutes. It'd be 30 minutes, Kills. It'll be 30 minutes. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Okay. So So I opened up the panel at 46. I didn't do it. But yo, y'all can bring Kills back. Thank you so much. Let me celebrate my peoples. Let me celebrate them. Hey, you got a song, sis. Let me know. Shout out to Mo Love is in the building. What's the word, Mo Love? What the world needs now is Mo Love. Hey, Mo Love, how you doing?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
Cool. Well, work is not that busy today, so I thought it was a good topic.
Yeah. And we're glad to have you here. So welcome.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So what say you on the topic? What say you?
Right now, I'm just listening.
Okay, let me celebrate the person that dropped Kills, and it's not an attack on Kills. I love Kills, so this has nothing to do with me personally. But let me celebrate the person that dropped Kills and said for Kills to be down, he needs a break. So Kills, you got a 30-minute break. I salute to them. Let me show love.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
If you're laughing, show love. Show love. If you're learning, show love. Show love. If you're vibing, show love.
Welcome to the good life. Let's get it.
Support it. The lights are free. The hearts are free. The shares are free. But this show ain't free. If you rock with Izzy, show mad love. Let's get busy. Let's get right. Let's go up. Let's run it up. Everybody up. Cash out. Hey. Venmo. Hey. Super chat. Hey. Cash out. Hey. Venmo. Hey. Super chat. Hey. You know what to do. You know what to do. Send it. Send that it. Send that it. Send that it. Send it. Send that it. Send that it. Send that it. Send it. Send that it. Send that it. Send that it. Send it. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Let's go. Show that love. Show that love. Show that love. Let's go.
Can I get a love? Can I get a support? Can I get a let's build one community?
Hey, shout out. Appreciate it. I haven't hit no panels and talked about nobody. Wars of the panels, maybe. Hey, listen, I don't got nothing to do with it. It ain't on me. I didn't do it to you. Hey, that's AI Music Soul Child right there. Oh Lord, what's up, KL Black? Hey, that bit is fire. Send that to me so I can see if I can make it better. Oh, you starting some stuff. But hey, listen, get on. You might be starting some stuff. Hey, listen, he means his version of it. Because that version is dope. Shout out to Corey Love. That version is dope. All right, don't be starting the ghetto story. I don't think ghetto story meant nothing by that, though, by the way. Hey, CJ Brooks is in the building. Good to see you, CJ Brooks. What's up? Good to see you, my sister. What's up? Hey, thank you for your support, baller. All right, let's get to it. Let's go. Let's get to this. Boy, Mo Love. Let's get it.
Here to receive. We were kidnapped, made to say names like Corey, Marv, Vaughn. If Vaughn was in Africa and never had to leave, his name would be Bublicka Throat. Throat. Right, because he got a big throat. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
Vaughn. Vaughn, cut up, dog. Vaughn, big. You know what I'm saying? He would be taught to teach the children soccer. Where he from? If he wasn't, cool, you guys get over there. What's up? If Marv never had to leave Africa, he would be the tribal spokesperson. You gotta see Marv about the weed out here.
Could be the voodoo doctor.
Right.
Female African booty scratcher.
Right. I'm saying like,
I like Godfrey. I mean,
I'm sure you do.
I don't have anything against Godfrey.
Do what you have to do to maintain your friendship with Godfrey.
It's not have to. I just do. I like Godfrey.
And that's good.
And I don't even have a close friendship with him, but I like him. I've known him from, just coming on the show and stuff. But
I like Mimi.
Oh, we know you do.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. It's like, it is what it is.
What does that have to do with anything? Wow.
You said you like that man. I like Mimi. I want to make sure that point is out there because it's the same way you put that point out there about Godfrey. I like Mimi. Okay. Mimi cool as shit clear, to me. But
Okay, so Mo, I don't know if you're familiar with that. I guess Darlene and Mimi got a problem with each other. So that's Corey Holcomb's petty way of going back at him. At her for saying that she liked Godfrey. What do you think about that?
I don't study the show enough, but from what I'm witnessing so far, it seems like Corey is being disingenuous. I think what the other girl said, she's being genuine. She genuinely likes that person. He's saying what he's saying to, I guess, work a dispute. He sounds jealous, in my opinion.
Wow. Okay. So now, so Darlene, let me just give you a little bit, right? Darlene has been with Corey Holcomb from the beginning of the 5150 show, which started probably about 15, 16 years ago over on YouTube. All right. And she's been there from the beginning. So, and Corey Holcomb has a problem with Godfrey because he, according to Corey Holcomb, he allowed this man that likes men and this woman that doesn't really like men to talk crazy about him, and he said that how are they supposed to be cool? And he allowed them to talk crazy about him on his podcast. So that's kind of what the problem is that Corey has with Godfrey and his whole FBA stance. So with that being said, with that knowledge, does Darlene owe Corey to not like Godfrey or not be okay with Godfrey or not speak up for Godfrey because she's cool and works with Corey, in your opinion? And why not?
I guess I can see how that would be offensive to him. You know, it makes sense if your loyalty is supposed to be tied to that person. And I understand what you're saying about you can't control what people do. I agree with that 100%. However, I do also believe that there should be some consideration depending on how close you are with the person. But at the same time, you can't control, you know, what another person does.
And you're probably the perfect person to speak on this, Mo. What is the line? Like that seems to be a very, very thin line, right? Between you're cool with a person and then you're running a show and other people come on and they have opinions or they have thoughts and they may or may not like the person that you're cool with, and they may say some things, especially in a comic realm. These are all comics that we're talking about, by the way. What I mean, do you feel like if they're not doxing, what if they're just talking about you as a person, talking about the person as a person that they don't like, but they're not doxing, they're not, talking about their family members, they're just keeping it about that person and speaking about things and pointing out things or whatever the case may be. Is that still too far? Is there the line?
What do you mean? Like,
so for example, if they're on the show, so I think Yamanika was the comic's name. Yamanika was the woman, right? And Yamanika is a comic, but she was saying that Corey's not funny, he's mean, he just be telling the same jokes, recycle, he don't really like stuff like that. So that's the kind of stuff that she was saying about him. But she wasn't really talking about him as like, she wasn't talking about any of his private business or like bringing his family members in, but she was dissing him. She was going in on him. You probably hear it a little later.
And they're supposed to be cool.
Well, Godfrey and Corey both come from Chicago. They're supposed to be cool.
I mean, if they're comedians, I don't know how to feel about that. Like you said, there has to be boundaries, I guess. He didn't go below the belt, so I don't know. I guess if I watch the content, it will make more sense.
Okay. Well, I think they're gonna go over this in this video, so stay tuned and let me know. But then overall, I want to know your feelings about loyalty, wherever you fit in, about the loyalty, the lines of loyalty, and what do we owe people. So I want, whenever you feel like, chiming in on that as well. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yo, Emperor Co said, I've been rocking with Corey since the Conga Room days. I've also cool with Darlene, Zoe Williams, and of course Jeff Brown. Shout out to Uncle Jeff and others that used to be on that show. Shout out to Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff is probably ooh. All right, shout out to Uncle Jeff. Uncle Jeff is probably the perfect example of this because Uncle Jeff and Corey Holcomb used to be cool. Zoe Williams, and Uncle Jeff used to be cool, right? Shout out to our Uncle Jeff. Now, because I like Uncle Jeff, that does not mean that I don't like Corey Holcomb. Because Corey Holcomb, before I knew who Uncle Jeff was, I knew who Corey Holcomb was, and I liked some of Corey Holcomb's comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can't, you know what I'm saying? And I never really had anything against Corey Holcomb. Now, when I'm finding out some of this stuff about them young girls and stuff like that, I can't rock with that at all. Like,
Right.
I can't get with that at all. So that's why I would have to fall back. But other than that, I really, liked Corey Holcomb's comedy overall, right? And so it's kind of a crazy thing that I would have to choose between my Uncle Jeff, which Uncle Jeff never asked me to, by the way. Shout out to my Uncle Jeff. He never asked me to choose. He never said, yo, you cool with me? You my man. You got my number. We talk behind the scenes. We talk to each other. So you can't like Corey Holcomb. He never said that. Ever.
Right.
And I don't think I'm being disloyal to Uncle Jeff by liking Corey Holcomb. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree.
So, but they got some, but Uncle Jeff and Corey Holcomb got some serious grievance with each other.
Dang.
So, what are your thoughts? Yeah, there's some serious grievance which Jeff has not fully stated. So, shout out to Uncle Jeff. He's not fully stated, but they have some serious grievance with each other. So, what's your thought on a situation like that when you're cool with people? I don't really know Corey Holcomb. I know Jeff a lot better than I know Corey Holcomb, right? And Jeff and I have talked behind the scenes, on multiple occasions. That's my man's $100,000. But I don't have the same experience with Corey that Jeff has. So I don't have the same feeling about it. Jeff is my man. I got nothing but love for Jeff. At the same time, I can't just jump and say, oh, I hate Corey Holcomb. No, I don't hate Corey Holcomb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have your own, people have their own experiences with one another. And that's going to tie into my next topic whenever I go live about how you have to let people be exactly who they are. There's peace that comes with that. And I think sometimes we hurt ourselves because we take the loyalty we give people, and sometimes we can turn it into an expectation that they owe us, the same thing in return. And we have to understand that people have different values, they have different boundaries, and we have to respect that. Once you make peace with, I can't control this individual, and that's okay. And I think sometimes we confuse loyalty with a bit of entitlement at times. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
I think that's exactly what it is. Go ahead. Good. You got it. I think that, what's up, William Wayne? I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah, go ahead. You cooking. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, no, that was, really it. And that's something that I'm learning still day by day. You have to allow people to be them and do them. You have to accept people for who they are, and acceptance does not always mean approval. Just because I accept you for who you are doesn't mean that I approve of what you do, but because I've made peace with the fact that I can't control you, I'm going to learn to be okay either way.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That's why you my people. That's why hey, listen. I don't always agree with you, but
we don't always agree.
We don't always agree for real. But you one of the dopest women. You one of the dopest women, in my opinion, definitely around. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you.
Because even though we don't agree, I appreciate the fact that it seems it's a lot of thought in your perspective and a lot of wisdom in the things that you say, even though I don't always agree with you, even though sometimes you be tripping.
I don't always agree.
Sometimes you be tripping, but I definitely appreciate the wisdom in your words. So shout out to that. Willing to win. What say you, man? What say you on the subject, brother?
What's up, Izzy? What's up, Mo Love? What's up, everybody?
Hey, Willing to Win.
What's going on? Good to see y'all.
What's good?
I just got here. I heard a little bit what Mo Love said. I have to agree with what she said. I mean, I'm gonna say this: you have to choose your battles how you want to choose your battles, and you're not gonna make friends with everybody. But at the same time, you can choose to make friends with the people that you want to make friends to. Now, there you might have some biases, or with the people that you are friends with, but at the same time, everybody's beef is not going to be everybody's beef. So you just got to choose how you choose your battles at the end
Yeah,
of the
no,
day.
no doubt. They be trying to make people inherent beef. Like, yo, I leave you my past arguments, my beef with such and such and so and so, and my hatred of him too. Like, yo, no, don't leave me that. I don't want that. Like, yo,
Oh, and on YouTube, it can be bad.
oh, it is horrible on YouTube. I've never ever in life experienced this. Like I said, with my brothers, like, yo, coming from a family where I had two brothers where I grew up in the house with them and they were younger, they had their own friends. I had my own friends. We didn't have the same friends, the same number of friends. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, for them to be yo, Kills, you got 13 more minutes, player. You got 13 more minutes. Kills, you got 13 more minutes before you can come up. It's a half an hour. They paid $50. It's a half an hour. So, but before you but it's like for me to expect that they don't like people that I don't like, or for them to expect me to like people that they like is unrealistic. Even you,
That's true.
was it like that with you and your sister? And
You already know,
right? So y'all had different set of friends, right?
Eventually, yeah. When we were a lot younger, we shared a lot of the same friends. But as we grew older, then things changed. But even when we shared a lot of the same friends, like my sister be like, I don't really like her like that. And I'll be like, but I really like this one. And then I'll be like, well, the one you real cool with, I don't really rock with. But we learned to just, coexist regardless.
So did it make y'all have to be cool with the person, or y'all just kind of went your separate ways and let it be what it was? How did y'all bring a result?
We just kind of went our separate ways, honestly. Yeah.
And
I mean, as far as the other women,
Yeah.
because I never wanted to make my sister feel like, well, because I don't rock with her, it's going to be a problem. And that could cause a feud between me and her, because my sister is very free spirited. So that, could kind of push her away. So we just kind of learned to respect each other's boundaries when it comes to friendships.
No doubt. No doubt. Hey, make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Get the likes up. Likes are free. Rasbo, hey Rasbo, how you doing? Good to see my sister say, yeah, that's why Corey was upset. Yeah, I get it. Why Corey Holcomb is what she's talking about. Shout out to Rasbo. Good to see you, Rasbo. Yo, Andrew Teller said a perfect example is when a brother that looked like Genuine interviewed a prominent ex-YouTuber before before a brother that looked like Anthony Anderson ordered him to be kicked off with a whilst breaking down in tears about it. Oh Lord, Andrew Teller, y'all are messy, boy. Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. I ain't say that. I don't have nothing to do with it. And I said that look like. I didn't say Timu. I said that look like. So don't be trying to get me in trouble. Andrew Taylor, I think you need to send me some money for that because you're going to get me in trouble. Basically, Zoe and Jeff are cool as F. So when Corey started shitting on Zoe, Jeff didn't like that. Hell, I didn't like it. It said, Corey drove away Zoe, Jeff, Freeze, Love, Nate Jackson, Uncle Bobby, Glenton Smith, and now it appears Craig Smith and...
Dang.
Really, you got to add. Do we have to add Darlene to that mix as well? I don't know.
So is it looking like Corey may be the issue?
Yeah, like it kind of looking like that. I ain't gonna lie. It could definitely appear that way. I'm not gonna say that he is, but it could absolutely appear that way. You know what I'm saying? Because different people have different ideas of loyalty and what loyalty actually means. And I guess because he feels like he is the name, he is the headliner. And so by him giving her a spotlight and a certain level of visibility, maybe he believes that she owes him her firstborn son.
Not firstborn son.
Yeah.
So do you feel that Corey has a valid reason to be upset, or
no?
Okay.
Nah, because all she said was I like Godfrey.
Got
And
it.
then because let's go back. This is what she said. We're gonna go back a little bit. Listen to how this exchange got set off. Check it out.
Female African booty scratcher.
Right. I'm saying like,
I
homie.
like Godfrey.
I mean, I'm sure you do.
I do. I don't have anything against Godfrey.
Do what you have to do to maintain your friendship with Godfrey.
It's not have to. I just do. I like Godfrey,
and that's good.
And I don't even have a close friendship with him, but I like him. I've known him from just coming on the show and stuff. But
I like Mimi.
Oh, we know you do.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, it's like it is what it is.
What does that have to do with anything? Wow.
You said you like that man. I like Mimi. I want to make sure that point is out there because it's the same way you put that point out there about Godfrey. I like Mimi. Okay. Mimi cool as shit to me.
But why did you say that though? You're not saying
because you said you like Godfrey.
Right, but what was wrong with that?
Nothing. What's wrong with me saying I like Mimi?
Why did you say it is why I'm asking you.
I just said it because you made it your point to say you like Godfrey.
Right,
and it's my point to say I like Mimi.
Because I'm not just going to sit here and just not say anything because I do.
I think you should.
Because I do.
In fact.
Corey, that was petty.
He said, yeah, it was petty. But do you see what I'm saying? That's how it started. She just said, I like Godfrey. Like, she can't say, I like Godfrey. Like, Jesus Christ. What type of stuff, what type of loyalty are people actually looking for as well? I think people want God-like worship is the real truth about it. I think there's some people that want God-like worship. They don't want loyalty. They want to own some slaves. They want some slaves. Mm-hmm. They want to be some modern day slave owners, some people owners, and everything and anything that you do got to result back to them in their backside. That's what I think. What's your thoughts?
that's the entitlement. Okay, so me personally, if I've always been the type, if I rock with somebody and they are near and dear to my heart, if somebody offends you, or speaks negatively about you, I'm going to protect your name when you're not in the room. That's just the type of person I am. And I guess I expect that same type of loyalty. But the older that I get, I'm like, just because I'm that way, it doesn't mean the other person is going to be that way. So my question is, do you feel that if you are loyal, like if somebody wrongs that person, you're gonna, take heed to it and dismiss them as well? Do you feel like because you may be that way that the other person should show you that same level of loyalty, like there should be reciprocity in that aspect? Or
no, I guess in my older age, I realized that loyalty means different things to different people. Just like everybody don't show love the same way, everybody don't express loyalty the same way. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm much more loyal than the next person. It just means that we express loyalty in different ways. The way that we look at loyalty might be different. So
that's true.
So as I'm growing, what I'm realizing is that we don't all look at things the same way. We don't all believe the same thing. We don't all the perfect example that I try to do is I say, let's say blue, right? Let's say, hey, pass me the blue cup. In your mind, you might be thinking Carolina blue. In my mind, I was always thinking navy blue. And so really we're talking about blue, but we're not talking about the same thing because our concept of blue is very different. You see what I'm saying? It's all blue. Right. It's all blue, but the picture and the association and our experiential expertise in the subject, it all, and prejudice and bias and all this other stuff comes into the conversation that we could be saying the same word but have two totally different ideas, mental pictures of what that word means.
That's true.
Oh, my bad.
Now go ahead.
I'm listening.
I agree with you, Izzy. I think the loyalty part, people are gonna. What's your definition of loyalty, Izzy? If you had it,
loyalty to me means that you wouldn't do anything behind my back that you wouldn't do in my face, and that you have my best interest to the best of your ability at hand.
Okay.
That's what loyalty means to me. What about you, Mo? What does loyalty mean to you? Because that's a good question, Willing to win.
Just being committed to being faithful, being supportive, honest, being consistent in whatever you are towards a thing or a person.
Yeah, but there's some times, right? In
Being a
some cases,
person.
Mo, there's some times in some cases, right? Like for example, right? There's times where I've done things and I had the purest intention. I was not meaning any wrong, and it appeared disloyal to someone, even though I wasn't being disloyal, right?
Yeah, me too.
But it appeared that way, and that's how people took it, and that's how people felt about it. But because that's how people took it, that's how people felt about it, that doesn't mean that's the way it is, and that doesn't mean I was being disloyal. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's a very, very it's a very, very subjective thing, I think, and I think it's too subjective for us to try to put a blanket on all people of what loyalty looks like.
I think some people take loyalty way too far, though.
Do you, or do we not take loyalty serious enough?
Y'all are cooking. So Willing to win. Why do you think that? I'm gonna let you take the position on why you think that some people take loyalty too far, and then Mo, you explain why you think that people don't take loyalty serious enough. This is great. Go ahead, Willing to win. You got it.
I think people take loyalty too far is because you're expecting someone to have a high expectation for you, but they don't live up to that expectation. It's always what you're expecting of that person, but it's not what you're not expecting for yourself. If you know what I mean.
Yes, I would put it that's exactly it. People have higher expectations for other people than they have for themselves. That's an absolute bar and absolute fact of the matter. That's absolute, right? Wanda Father said, my question would be, does it matter that you have years of rocking with someone? Does that take precedent? That's a great question too. Go ahead, Mo, and then I'm gonna answer Wanda's question. Thank you so much, Wanda. I appreciate you supporting the show. Y'all be like Wanda, help us reach our goal, y'all. Go ahead, Mo.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I think that people can be very dismissive. I think sometimes people can use that, oh, well, what loyalty is to you may not be to me, as an excuse. Not saying that's always the case, but, I think people are a lot more selfish, self-serving today.
No, and that's true. And two things can be true at the same time. But what comes to my mind when you're saying that, and it's a great observation, right? At the same time, what comes to my mind when you're saying that is the fact that we don't all feel the same way about the same thing too, right? So just because you may be passionate about one thing, it might not be a passion of mine at all.
Right.
And just because I'm passionate about something, it might not be a passion of yours at all. And just because something affects me in a way, it might not affect you at all. And just because it affects me a way, it might not affect you at all. And that's really the reality of the situation.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Wanda, okay, go ahead. Y'all both. Go ahead, Willing to win, and then Mo, you could go, and then now answer Wanda's question. Go ahead, Willing.
No, go ahead. Answer Wanda's question. I could wait. My bad.
No, go ahead. You got it. I can remember. It's up here. Go ahead.
I somewhat disagree with you, Izzy.
Okay.
I think you can't have the same passion if that person can live up to the expectation of the passion. Yet, because if you both are on the same level playing field of that passion, then it shouldn't be a problem that your passion can be leveled up to match one another.
But how realistic is it that two people are going to feel the same way about everything or mostly everything? Because that would mean
it could be problematic too.
Right. That would mean that they're the same person in essence, right? Because what makes us special is that we have individual perspectives, individual experience, right? We're all God's in the little g sense, personified, individualized, to have this experience, right? We're all part of the all in all, God, the main G, big G. We're all a part of him. Like he said, I'm in you and you're in me and we are one, right? He said it in the Bible, right? We're all a part of God, but we all have a minute expression that is personalized to ourselves as an individual. And so that is kind of what makes us special, in a sense, if that is a thing. That's what makes us special, the fact that we have a unique perspective or a unique experience or unique, you know what I mean, something that makes us unique. And so if we see things the same way on everything, are we really unique or are we really individuals?
Good point. That's a good point. Good point.
Okay, Mo, what say you?
Yeah, so I was gonna speak to the whole. I think Willing said we expect too much pertaining to loyalty, and I said, well, are we not? I forgot how I phrased it, but are we not being loyal enough? Because I see a lot in today's society is I don't owe anybody anything mentality, or I'm doing what's best for me, whatever it takes to protect my peace. And those statements can be very healthy when you consider it in context. But just because you have boundaries, it doesn't mean that you still shouldn't be loyal to a person, and you can choose yourself and your peace without treating everybody else as if they're disposable. So a lot of times when I hear loyalty being talked about is, again, it's a selfish mindset, not with everybody. And you said that because one person may view something this way and I may not think that negative about it at all. I think that's where consideration comes in with relationships. Like, because there have been moments where I'm like, I don't understand why this affect my friend this way, but because I know that it affects them, I'm gonna be mindful of the way I may communicate that thing, or you get what I'm saying, and vice versa. But again, that's just consideration.
Give me
You
one
don't
second.
have to consider, but
Give me 1 second, Willen. Give me 1 second. Shout out to Kills and Willen. Kills, I'm gonna let you in a second. Shout out to you, Kills. Welcome to the show. Mo. So what happens if it's something as simple as me and a person have an issue, right? Me and a person have an issue, and then you're my peoples, right, Mo? And then you show support to that person. There would be people who would look at that 100% as disloyalty. I can't say that that's disloyal. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't respectfully say that that's disloyal, but I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I guess I wouldn't like it, or it would feel a type of way, but I would never put that on you to try to control you, to tell you who to talk to or who not to talk to. You see what I'm saying? But there's absolutely people who would take that and say, oh, well, Mo is over there talking to such and such. She knows that she know that Izzy and that person got issues, or Izzy and that person is not on the same page or the same accord, and she over there, talking to them. So they would say Mo is 100% disloyal, but I couldn't put that on you. You see what I'm saying?
well, yeah, I agree with that. I think the key in that situation, because I don't know who said it, but don't make somebody else's enemy your enemy.
Yes.
I think the key in that situation will be honesty. So if you're going to support someone that somebody else or your friend may not like, be honest about it. You get what I'm saying? Do it out in the open. I think more people get offended if it looks like you're playing both sides. Tell them straight up, I understand this happened. This was offensive to you. Acknowledge it. So you'll let them know, like, I'm not dismissing what you feel, but at the same time, I don't have to agree with it and abandon my relationship with this other person. So,
Right, but if it didn't stop them, but to your point that you made earlier, right? If it didn't stop them for feeling like you were disloyal for associating yourself with that other person, right? In whatever regard, it still don't it still means that I still feel that way, and you're still moving the way that you're moving, regardless to how I feel. So does that make you disloyal?
I don't think it makes you disloyal. I think when you keep things hidden and there's a lack of communication and what's going on, that's disloyalty. But if I've been very transparent and where I stand, regardless of if you agree or not, there's no disloyalty in that. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, but that's a problem. A lot of people still.
And
That's the thing. A
and
lot
I'll
of
say
people.
this.
Okay, give
I'm
me 1
sorry.
second, Mo. No, give me one
Mhm.
quick second. A lot of people still think that in this day and age, especially on YouTube, a lot of people, no matter how, if you did it out in the open or not, a lot of people will count that as being disloyal regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I would say two things. It depends on who it is. Like if somebody completely cusses here for the tea out and says some of the worst things ever to her, you can't hit my link and you can't communicate with me anymore. And it also depends on the severity of the offense. What did you do? If this is just something petty where you want me to be mad because you're mad and y'all are going to be cool in 3 weeks, then don't put me in that. So it depends on the level, again, of the offense.
And that's a good point. I just want to say shout out to Kills. Welcome to the show, Just Me. Go ahead, Kills. You got it. And then Just Me, you got it.
Hey, yo, man. Real quick. Salute
Can
to
I
the
get after just
platform.
me?
Yes, sir. You got it, Willing to West. Yeah, it is so
Hey, yo,
subjective, Wanda. That's what I was saying. Shout out to you, Wanda. Go ahead.
my little monologue is salute to the platform, salute to the chat, salute to the playback. My whole thing is this. I'm gonna make it real quick because we got on this subject when it's being loyal. I got one of the best songs when it comes to being loyal. I don't care, far from none on another. You know what I'm saying? I'm very loyal, even to a default. Loyalty is like you don't get no badge of honor for this. You don't get no pat on the back. The audience is not gonna rock with you. Certain being loyal is to a default setting. You understand what I'm talking about? My brother did 15 years in prison for being loyal to the wrong cats. You know what I'm saying? There's no medal of honor in the army medals or no hearts for this. Either you're not or you raised loyal. You feel me? And everybody watch for you being loyal. Everybody got the eye in the sky. Like, yo, in these spaces, do you understand? Everybody watch everything. The way you move, what panel you go through, how you talk, how you convey your words. People watch everything within this space. Everything, bro. Ain't nobody more loyal than me. And I never said one thing about Izzy Man ever in life. Nigga, I'm more loyal than all you niggas. Cause all you niggas went to war with y'all mans and them. Supposed to be mans.
Wait. You went left.
Don't worry about it.
Wait. Hold on.
I am going left, but it don't matter. I'm not mad, brother. I mean, sister.
What?
Oh, hold on. This went
All
real
I'm
left.
saying is I'm loyal.
Okay, well, who questioned your loyalty? This went real left.
Nah,
real quick.
yo, cause I did a whole live.
Wait. Hold on. Let's have a conversation. You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down.
Let's go.
Hold on. Who was questioning your loyalty? Because I don't even understand what you're talking about right now.
I'm just going left because I don't even think people understand what loyalty is, and I'm not saying no names, right? Know what I'm saying? I'm saying the big dogs of these spaces. Some people who I go to, like you and other people. I ain't gonna say no name because I know how you run your show is. I'm just saying I don't think a lot of people understand what loyalty is. Especially in these spaces. We got IG. Ain't nobody going to IG hitting each other up and be like, how you said is, if I did anything that's disloyal to y'all, how come y'all don't email me? How come y'all don't hit my phone line? I think everybody have more disloyal in these spaces than being loyal. It's more disloyal than being loyal as I see it within these spaces. Ain't nobody loyal. It's more disloyal and more betrayal.
I don't know about that. Hey, yeah, shout out to you. Hey, thank you, Kills. Hey, thank you very much to my man, Ghetto Story. He said Kills is tripping. Yeah, Kills is tripping. TMKC said, Lord, oh my God. Yeah, Kills, you wilding out a little bit. Hey, shout out to TK. TK said, LOL, this man's said even to a depot. Yo, Living Humbly,
Yeah, ain't me wrong.
hold on, man. Living Humbly said, I hope we really talking about Corey Holcomb. Yes, I gave the yes 100%. We're 100% only talking about Corey Holcomb. Nobody else. Corey Holcomb is the only thing that we're talking about with the situation with Darlene Ortiz and Godfrey. All right, just me. Hey, just me. What say you, sister? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Kind of sound a little muffled. What's going on,
Hey,
Jess?
Jess.
Hi, everyone. Hey, my love.
Hey.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. As far as loyalty, I am a very loyal person, but I do like to get both sides of the story. I don't go in blindly, okay? And if the person that I'm loyal to is wrong, then I'm going to let them know they're wrong, okay? But to bring it back to Corey Holcomb and Darlene, my thing is, why did Darlene feel the need to express that she liked this person? Sometimes it's best to keep the peace, right? And I can see if Corey asked her, or I can see if Corey was trying to get her to speak negatively about that person. But to just knowing that they don't get along and then to say, well, I like him, that sounded messy to me. I feel like she could have just gone with the flow, let him say whatever he was gonna say, and it be it. When you know who you're dealing with, like Mo say she's gonna speak on, you let people be who they are. So she should know how Corey is, right? That's pretty much her co-host. Like she knows how he is. So why even rub that in a sense in his face?
Well, let me answer that real quick. I know it's rhetorical, but I do have an answer for that. I don't believe that she was rubbing it in his face. I think that it was a thing. You got to remember that a lot of times when Corey goes on this rant, Jess, I'm gonna meet you real quick because you got a lot of. I don't know if that's you, but let me see. Yeah, you got. When you ready to come off mute, just come off mute. You can answer to this, Jess. I think a lot of times Darlene gets a lot of backlash and heat for the things that Corey Holcomb says. And I think she was just making it known, hey, I like Godfrey. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Basically like, hey, I like Godfrey. I'm not going to jump in or pile on the things that you're saying about Godfrey because I like him. He's cool with me. And I think it was one of those type of things. And maybe it was a little tone deaf, but I don't think that she meant anything malicious by it. I think that it was like she was just trying to say, hey, look, I can't say nothing bad about him because he's cool with me type deal. Does that make sense? What do you think about that, Jess?
Yes, I mean, that makes sense, but I don't feel like a person has to put a declaration out there when it comes to loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she probably has caught some heat, but to me, if she's not speaking negatively about people, then they shouldn't give her no smoke. See, it goes back to people trying to control people. Why would they give her smoke when it ain't her saying anything negative? Now she feels the need.
Welcome to the internet. Welcome to the internet. Come on. You know, even in the Anton situation, you know how much smoke she got in the Anton situation? She got mad smoke and mad heat in that Anton situation, like for real, like to the point where I was feeling kind of bad for her. Like she was catching hell,
and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But anyway, that's all I wanted to add. I'm gonna get back to
it. Shout out to you, Jess. I appreciate it.
But Jess,
good to see you, Jess.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, Kills.
I apologize. No, I was just gonna say real quick though. I think it's more deep rooted. I don't think I want to really hit what's really going on because Corey talked about Jeffrey even more on the FBA thing. Like it's grassrooted with that, and then with what's her name?
Darlene.
Girl, Darlene. You know what I'm saying? It's like. She's supposed to be loyal by a default setting, bro. They got Corey and her. It's like whatever. It's supposed to be like a Batman and like robbing thing. You know what I'm saying? or however you put it. Like, yo, don't go against me, yo. I'm the one who putting money. He always bring it back to the money too. If you listen to Corey, yo, I do this, I do that. Maybe the money ain't here right now, but maybe the money gonna come. Y'all supposed to ride for me. Wear this, wear that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He want everybody to ride for him. Like, it's supposed to be.
Do you think that that's warranted though? Like I just don't like the level. I just don't understand that. Like, yo, what people are people. People have their own autonomy and their ability to think for themselves and decide for themselves. Yo, just because you cool with me, that don't mean that you're a mindless robot. I want you to show love to me. I don't want you to do me no harm or try to come at me. But I don't expect you to be like a mindless robot that only says whatever you like. Izzy, yes. Izzy, oh yes. Izzy, Izzy, yep. What do you want, Izzy?
But
Yep. Izzy. Like, come on.
That's the same way people treat me on your panel, though. I'm gonna keep it gangster, right?
What you
They be
mean?
like, oh, is give, oh, it is let kills rock and do whatever, man, and he should not conform it if he not. Yo, fam, even you check me on your panels. You be like, yo, kills, chill, you're doing too much, kills. You don't
Okay,
understand.
yes.
But
So
people
what's that got to do
feel
with anything?
it's the whole
I'm
thing. Even
confused.
with the
I am
Corey thing,
cute.
it's like you gotta be
Wait.
conforming.
Kills. Time out. Kills.
They
How?
want her to be
Wait,
a
wait.
robot.
Yeah, you listen. I don't want you to be a robot, but I don't want you to crash my platform either. And like totally,
I ain't gonna crash out. I
hold on,
crash out
Kills.
somewhere else, brother.
Kills. Give me a second.
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to be a mindless robot, right? Like you go where you want. You say what you want. I ever told you who to rock with, who not to rock with.
Never since A1,
Okay,
since day one, brother.
right. Have I ever reprimanded you about anything that you said on anybody else's show that they happen to be talking about me? Never.
Ever.
Right. Have I ever been like mad at you because or treated you different because you was on somebody else's show and they was talking about me?
Nah, you checked me though. You was like, you did check my collar though. You did put my collar, and like, I think that we need to get. Hold on, brother. I think I'm not gonna say her name on this platform, but you did pull my collar, and you was like, "Yo, I think that you should have been on her platform, and you did look kind of goofy." And I took it as like, "Yo, that's my brother that's checking me though." Like, you
Right,
know what
but
I'm
that was a
saying?
different
I did
thing.
a
That
lot.
didn't happen.
I did a lot, brother. I did.
Right.
I
But
did what
listen,
I did, brother.
but listen, I didn't say it, but the thing is that was about you as a
Yes.
I didn't attack her and I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about what you were saying and what you was doing
That's a
and
fact.
I was talking to you. So that's a different thing, right? I didn't tell you nothing about her or what you should do. I was telling you
Right.
because you be wilding sometimes. So that's the very
I
same
do.
thing.
I love Wally
Hold
though, but I
on.
love Wally. I love Wally.
Okay, but listen, so when you over here and you get out of hand, of course, I got to bring it down the same way I would do with anybody. It's not personal to
Facts.
you. It's anybody that just try to go overboard. I got to bring it down. I got to bring it back under control. And then we
Okay.
got to get the show going. So that's nothing to do with
But do
loyalty.
I get a lot of leeway? Do I get leeway on your platform more than other people on your platform? I just want to put it out there. You know what I'm
No,
saying? People be thinking like I get more leeway than others on your platform. Or
I
is it
don't think
equally
so.
yoked, brother? I
I
don't
think
think
it's
so
equal.
neither.
I think it's equally yoked. I think I treat
All
everybody for the
right.
most part. Now there's some exceptions. Of course, I've treated Angry Man a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I've given
Yes.
Angry Man a little bit more leeway and more pass than everybody else because that's my
That's the
homie in
homie
real
though.
life. In
That's
real life, but other than that, and people got that twisted and confused. So, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's probably the only person that people could say that I've really given a lot of leeway to, and that's because of our relationship in real life. But other than that, I pretty much treat everybody else the same. You know what I'm saying? For the most part.
Can
You know
I
what I'm saying?
say?
I'm on mute. I'm on mute.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. And shout out to TB Truck and welcome to the show.
What's up, TB? TB
What's
Trucking.
going on? What's going on?
I wanted to respond to Mo Love about I forgot what she said because there was a lot going on the panel. What did she say?
The part about loyalty, and if the person is, are you talking about the part about if the person is cool with you and then and not
Yeah,
cool with
that
the other
part.
person? Go ahead.
She's not totally wrong.
Okay.
But at the same time, it kind of ties back on what I said too. Because if you're expecting somebody to be loyal to you, because there's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees people is going to be loyal to you or not.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't think you should stress yourself out for people that you want to be loyal to you to be loyal to you. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, I get what Mo Love is saying. I get she's not totally wrong, but I get what she's saying though.
Can I respond to that, or should I wait?
Yeah. Yeah, now let TB truck it in. Hey, yo, we need 9 more people, y'all. We need 9 more people, at least $5 a piece to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. We need 9 more people, at least $5 a piece. Help us reach our goal today, y'all. All right, appreciate y'all. Go ahead, Mo, and then TB.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying too, Willing. I was speaking towards like my level of loyalty. So if I'm loyal to you, I'm gonna protect your name when you're not in the room.
Right.
And I said I have grown to learn that some people's loyalty may look different, and we also have to accept people for who they are. But accepting people for who they are doesn't necessarily mean that you approve of everything. You just learn to surrender people and turn them back over to God to free yourself, because sometimes we hurt ourselves by expecting people to respond and react a certain way. It's not going to always turn out the way that we want it to. So I think that there's a lot of peace when you learn to accept people for exactly who they are. But I also believe that we throw loyalty away a lot in today's society. I think it's a lot of selfish people, dismissive people, and people just aren't loyal anymore. That's the thing too.
Those two things will be true at the same time. TB Trucker, what say you on the subject? Welcome to the show, TB.
Well, that's how I feel, but it may be coming from a different perspective, but I feel like you should have loyalty for those who show loyalty towards you. And
what does
that doesn't mean you have to be nasty toward whoever they're being nasty toward. It just means that I respect your point of view.
Like?
Hold on, yeah, that's what I was about to ask. TB, what does loyalty
look like? It looks like what it looked like with you and Angry Man. I keep using that for an example, but you got into it with him. Then we try to come up here and talk slick about him, and you was like, no, y'all not going to do that. That's between me and him. It has nothing to do with y'all. Even though I'm down on him right now, that's still my man, 100 grand.
But you know what, TB? People took the fact that I you know what's crazy, right? People took the fact that I disagreed with him as I was disloyal.
But it doesn't matter what they think. Only thing that matters is what you and him think. The relationship between you and him has nothing to do with me, because I could care less. You know what I mean? The only thing that matters is that 30-year relationship the two of you have built. And I can't insert myself and be like, F that fat nigga, F him, F him, F him. I can't do that. That is your friend.
Right.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying? So
but why y'all can't walk away? Hold on, TB.
Wait, TB. Let TB finish first, Kills. Let TB finish.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
what it is with Darlene and Corey, Darlene has never inserted herself whenever Corey goes on these rants. For 17 years, she's never been like, hey, but I like him. She's always been able to read the room because she knows how he is. She knows how his personality is. He doesn't play that. So every once in a while, he has to step on her toes and correct her. I told you he's done that a lot of times. It's just that you all are just now really seeing it for the first time. But this is not the first time he's jumped down her back because she just spoke out of place when he's getting into an argument or he's having beef with somebody else that has nothing to do with her.
Do you think, well, let me ask you a question. Do you think so you think it's unwarranted her saying, I like Godfrey. So you think that that's being disloyal on her behalf to say that?
Yeah, on just me said she wasn't reading the room. Just stay out of it. It has nothing to do with you. He don't need your little input. Oh yeah, but I like Godfrey. I think he's funny. She know Corey for 17 years. He gonna snap out on her, and he's not gonna
Yeah.
wait for the show to go off before he does it.
Hey, yo,
So that
man.
was partly him,
Hold
but his
on.
personality, but that was her too.
Especially
No
Will,
doubt.
bitch. Yo, son.
You got go ahead, Kills.
Son, real quick before Will go into this little tangent. You niggas, I don't believe none of you niggas right now. We seen Corey spazzed out on a woman. Corey spazzed out on multiple women. He from Chicago. I don't think he's built like that. Hold on. Yo, fam. You're not ready for me, son. Word to God, word to mother. But hold on though. It ain't funny and ain't no games. I don't believe none of you niggas. You niggas like JP of the world. All you niggas, the CoreyHolcombs of the world. All you niggas do things to women. But you niggas backgrounds don't put hands and elbows and grease feet on dudes. Get your record. I got 7. Yes, I am a crash out. Hold on, nigga. I don't believe none of you niggas. If you're gonna think Corey built like that, he doing that because he's want control. Just like some of you niggas control y'all wrenches in these spaces, like Hamburger Man, and I'll say his name because I did it on his smoke show.
Wait. No. Wait. Hold on. No. Okay, I got you, but what? No, brother. Come on, man. That don't got
did I say his name?
Hold on. No, brother. No. Relax for a second. I got to mute. Come on. This is what I'm talking about. Now you going.
God, you know it's
Hold on, Walter. Wait.
He's good.
Time out.
He's all right. He's all right.
No, hold on. You already owe me 25 for what you said already.
I got you for that.
I send it now, but hold on. No, I need to. No. Hold on for a second. Because this is
okay, yo.
Hold on. Time out. This is the thing. The thing is that when y'all just be saying stuff, then people try to hold me accountable and say, yo, you let Kill say that. And I didn't even know what you was about to say. So it's like, yo, you got to chill. Like at the end of the day, because then I'll be hold on. But me letting you say it on my platform is a whole different thing, right? If you say it got whatever weight. If you say it over here, it got a whole different extra weight. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is send me the 25, but please stop mentioning other people and what you got going on with other people. That's why I don't like people bringing what they got going on over here because it puts me in the middle and I don't even know what was going on.
That's a fact.
EPMD. You got to chill. EPMD.
She was
nigga, I'm never gonna chill. I'm never gonna chill. You put that on the chill.
Send that Bente Cinco. Nah, he didn't say that. Send that Bente Cinco. Let me speak to some more people. Hey, M Mills, how you doing, my sister? She said, "Great day, Izzy in chat. Great day to you, sister." M Mills is in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. Jess said, yes, Izzy tries to be fair. I do try to be fair. What's up, Gas Mask? What's going on? Gas Mask is in the building. Good to see you. What up, Iz? What up, Will and Win? What's up, Gas Mask? What's up, Deucey? Deucey said, huh? Hey, TB says she's always tone deaf. Birdwatcher said, I think Darlene is sick of being joined with him and his problems with so many people. Now, listen. No, she's not.
Hold on, TB, give me a second. I just would say this. Yo, bro, I have seen where she catches a lot of heat, a lot of snares, and a lot of darts by being associated with CoreyHolcomb. Like, yes, it has some perks, and yes, she gets a lot of visibility. But if she doesn't speak, then people automatically are going to say that she agrees with the things that CoreyHolcomb says and does. And I think that that's an unfair position for a grown person to be with if they don't agree with what you're saying and doing.
That's a good
She's
point.
She's been dealing with that for 17 years, bro. She's lost a lot of friends over Corey's friendship. She lost a lot of friends. So then, go back over those videos. She'll tell you.
So then,
she's going to stand on it.
So then how can you call her disloyal then? If she lost friends to stay cool with Corey and then she just stating an opinion and say, hey, look, I like Godfrey, knowing that, how could you still call her disloyal? I don't understand that.
Nobody called her disloyal. That's just the name. That's the title of your show. Corey didn't say she just look. What he's saying is, you know better. That's basically what he was saying to her. You know better. You don't speak out of place like that especially when I'm beefing with somebody. That's all he was really saying to her. Now he disciplined her live on air, but he's always did this to her. This is her. This has nothing to do with him. She's been putting up with this for 17 years. He's made fun of her, made fun of her son. He done made fun of her in front of her son on the show.
Oh, wow.
So the fact that she puts up with this is on her. This has nothing to do with Corey.
Maybe she at a place where she ain't dealing with that no more, right? Maybe she got some offers. She's proven herself to be a A1 co-host. If you
She
can't
don't
give her
have no
nothing, you
offers,
got to
bro.
give her that.
That's why she's there.
Right.
She don't
And
have
very
no
loyal.
offers.
And very loyal. She seems very loyal to me. But give me 1 second. Shout out to TMK. She says, send it now or breaky break time. Thank you, TMKC. Kills, hold on. Kills, give me a second. Kills did send it. I appreciate it. He said, Izzy, I love the war. Peep my live this morning. I'm going to peep it live this morning. I am going to peep it when I get a chance a little later on. I appreciate both of y'all. Because of Kills and because of TMKC, we only need 7 more people. 7 more people, at least $5 a piece to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. What's up, Sway? Sway said, LOL, is what is up here? Yeah, this is me up here. What you mean is that is? What you mean? I don't look like me? I don't look like me? Yo, shout out to Jay Villa. Jay Villa, the realtor, said, Wall Street just be panel. Come on, y'all. Shout out to Jay Villa. Y'all love getting me and stuff, boy. Shout out to Carly Tom, said, women's. What's up, Carly Tom? Good to see you. Carly Tom is in the building. Yo, Red Scorpio, what's good, Red Scorpio? Red Scorpio said, she knows where all the bodies is at. Ooh-wee. Wall Street Willie said, nah, crash out, homie, crash out. Lady Quantum said, fire. Jess said, all because Izzy spoke. Oh, she said, Izzy, they gave Izzy the business. She said, all because Izzy spoke up for himself. They felt he was being disloyal. And that was a large sentiment with people, TB Trucking, that because I spoke up for myself, that was me being disloyal. So so let's reason that without bringing up the homie, right? Because shout out to him. This is not about him, right? Let's talk about the idea of when a person is brought to a space or a person is sponsored by someone or they work with somebody and that person is the boss or whatever the case may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you reason having your own opinion in your own mind and being able to critically think versus hold on, Wall Street, I think that's you, I don't know, but versus being loyal or disloyal for speaking your mind? How do you reason that?
It becomes what you allow it to be, right? Because I don't like that. Like, don't bring somebody around me, then I get cool with him, and then when y'all ain't cool, I'm supposed to cut him off. Like, nah, I set the boundary there. Like, if you bring him around me, he all right. Y'all thing is y'all thing. Me and him got our own relationship now. Pause. So I always hate being put in that situation.
Was that what is at? I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. Hold on,
was
real
that
quick.
okay?
No, give me a second. Wanda, yeah, I showed you love. Yes, definitely your money counts, Wanda. I appreciate you. I showed you love. I shouted you out. I read your comments. Your money absolutely counts, and I appreciate you sharing with me, Wanda. Matter of fact, let me do a little extra because so you don't feel the type of way, because I appreciate you and supporting the show. Thank you so much, my sister. Let me give you a little bit more love, okay? I don't mind showing a little bit more love.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate you. I'm going to get to that other question, though, in a second. I apologize. I did skip by that question. I didn't skip it, but I did. I didn't really answer it and answer, but your money is good. Thank you, Too Strong for Life. What's up? Yes, I got it, Kills. Thank you. I celebrated you as well. Hey, Sis Cat is in the building. My sister Cat is in here. Good to see you, Cat. Katia. All right, what's up? TJ said a friendship shouldn't feel like a hostage situation. That friendship costs too much. Oh, Lord. Is looking like is to people. LOL. AI is. Oh Lord, what in the world?
So corny.
Wanda said,
Wow.
Wanda said, count because I ain't a member yet. LOL. Oh, okay. Hey, listen, it does count. It does count, sweetie. It does count. Whenever you get a chance, whenever you want to be a member. Let's get to your question though, because I don't want to skip you at all. It counts. You matter, and I appreciate you. She said her question would be: does it matter that you have years of rocking with somebody? Does that take precedent? Well, this is the thing. I don't think that the years of rocking with someone should take precedent. Let me tell you why I say that. To me, that's like saying just because you've been doing the same thing for a long period of time, that means that you're doing the right thing. It doesn't mean that, right? It just means that that's something that you've been doing for a long time. So if you've been rocking with somebody for a long time and they've shown certain behavior, or they've shown certain patterns, and they've never gotten it right, right? And then you decide to call that out, or you decide to speak up on that, I don't think that that's disloyalty. I think that that's you just having an opinion, or you just having an individual mindset, or you being able to critically think. So I don't think that you should count the number of years. The number of years shouldn't coerce your opinion, shouldn't coerce your values or your viewpoints. What do y'all think about that?
I agree with you. We know that time does establish history, but it doesn't automatically establish loyalty. You've seen in certain situations where you can know a person for 20 or 30 years and still not truly have a loyal relationship with them. So again, it takes more than time to determine loyalty. You can know somebody in much less time, and they've been more dedicated to you than somebody that you've known for half a lifetime. So
Hold on. I have to rebuke you in the name of the love. This is love though. Time is very valuable. You know what I'm
I
saying?
never
I
said it
always say,
wasn't.
Wait, hold on,
You
hold on,
missed what
Mo.
I said.
Hold on, Mo. Let him say what he's saying, then you can
um,
respond after he's finished. Let him
yeah,
finish.
yeah, yeah. I think the time is like medicine, right? It's not gonna like ultimately heal you, but I'm giving you my time that was very valuable through your whatever you go through in your life. Time is very valuable because I could have put that time, that effort into certain else. That's why I say it's displaced loyalty within who you give your loyalty to. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because loyalty is like this, right? You don't get no medal. This is not an army. This is not a gang. This is not really not nothing. My loyalty, because I'm loyal to you, right? I need to understand that you're not going to show the same loyalty to me as I get older. This is what I have to come to the realization to, right? I don't rock with my brother right now, my sandbox brother, for 40 years because he displayed displaced loyalty, right? It's displaced within your time, the effort, financial, mental, it's just like a marriage, mental, whatever it's called. These are words that I can't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? When
All
you're
right.
rocking with somebody, it's a lot that goes in it. You know what I mean? It's a lot.
All right. So
And some people don't value that though.
let Mo respond. Go ahead, Mo.
Okay, so the first thing you started with was I'm trying to get back to the topic. So you said
Yeah,
history
time.
is very
Yes.
important. Time is very important. I
Yes.
addressed that. I said that history, me saying that history doesn't equate to, it's not the first thing that I should consider because I've known you for a long time. You can know somebody for 20 plus years and they still not be loyal to you. I'm saying loyalty isn't always proven by how long a person has known you. It is proven also through character. So I can know somebody for 2 years that has better character and that has showed consistent loyalty to me versus someone I've known for 20 years. Just because I've known you for 20 years, it doesn't mean that you can't be trifling. So what I'm saying is time is not always the determining factor pertaining to loyalty. I didn't say that it wasn't important. It absolutely is. But what has happened throughout that time frame? Have you demonstrated being someone that I can trust?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Let me understand. Let me understand because I like this, right? I like the back and forth. We not arguing. We not bickering back and forth. Let me know anything that's take 2 hours, more than 40 years of a friendship. Let me know. Can you get healed in 2 hours? You get healed from a wound if you scrape your arm, your leg.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Everything. But hold on though. Bruises, pain, trauma takes more agony, pain, whatever takes more than that. I'm going through, even me right now, I'm going through aggravation with people who I know for 40 years of my life. These are people I went through battle wounds with.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm talking about my crew though. See, I don't think that you had an ill crew like I have, rocking the streets. And I think Izzy really need a Patreon to understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about blood, sweat, and tears. Maybe
You don't
you
you
and
don't
your
know
crew.
anybody's
Hold on,
story though.
but hold on. I
Don't
don't
yell
want to
at
know
me.
their story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Hold on.
I'm not yelling. I'm not
He's
yelling.
not
No,
yelling.
no, no.
Kills has
I'm
no
I was
value
passionate.
talking
to him.
to
Hold on.
I
Time
was
out.
talking to
Time out.
Phil.
See, you
Mm-hmm.
see how they do this though. You see how
No,
they do this.
wait, time out.
How they divert. How they
Who
divert.
says
Now you're
wait.
yelling.
Wait, hold on
Come
real
on,
quick.
man.
Hold on real quick. It's all good. Let's
I'm
get to
not
the
your
subject.
husband.
Shout out, come on, Kills. Come you wildin', man.
Nah,
Let's
you. I do
Kills,
headshots
I
too,
just
though.
said
I do
if I left
headshots
it
too,
at
though.
Kills,
that.
one mic. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. So listen, let's get back. Shout out to you, Kills. See, this is why I gotta bring you back in with love. I gotta
Right.
say, yo, now you taking it somewhere different. Let's stick to what the subject is. And listen, you might say that for you, time means that it takes precedent, but precedent means that it's the most important thing. And for me, and apparently for Mo, it's not about necessarily the time, it's the quality of time. It is,
Exactly.
hey, are you showing certain characteristics and certain traits that mean that I can trust you, that mean that I can rely on you, that mean that you have consistently shown through your action that time actually means something? Because like Mo has pointed out, which is true, we have all known someone a long period of time, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily gave us quality time or are worthwhile to be in our lives. And that's not a shot at anybody. I'm just saying, just in general, right? We all,
Right.
I think, have somebody in our family, somebody who's been associated with us forever, that may not necessarily have our best interests at heart or have our back, but that we've known them for a long time. Am I wrong about that? Anybody?
No, you basically said everything that I said. I think that he misunderstood me saying that time is not the determining factor on loyalty. Just I'm pretty sure we all know we've witnessed somebody for 20, 30 years, and that doesn't mean that they were necessarily good for your life because you've known them for a long period. Character
But,
speaks to loyalty as well.
but why do
That's one of the biggest things.
but why do we say that
But
the
oh,
biggest thing was but even within that time, right? You still find a lesson within that blessings. You know what I'm saying? How even Tyler Perry would say on the Broadway thing, he said, yo, it's the fruit that's bearing. Maybe that time was this the leaves of that tree. Maybe the time was this the branch, and it all break down, right? That was the time. It
Yeah.
didn't last for. Hold on, though. I didn't interrupt you or
Wait,
nothing.
she's not
And,
All
interrupting
I
you.
said
and
She
was
just
then
said,
you,
yeah.
sir. You need to calm
and then the
down.
few
She's not
then
interrupting
the
you.
few, yo, I'm very hyper. I'm very
Okay, but
automatic, like
okay,
And
but she's
eccentric.
not.
disrespectful too.
That's me.
Hold
And
on.
if
But
you
she
don't like it, you just
wait,
don't
hold
like
on,
it.
come kills. See, this is what I'm saying. Now you come on, because she wasn't interrupting you. She just was saying, yeah, like she was in agreement with what you just said. So
Okay,
just
cool.
keep it pushing. Go ahead, and I got past the mic after this. Go ahead.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it pushing though, but at the end of the day, yo, I'm like this, yo. Whether it's in these spaces or even in the street, show, it's all about from the rooter to the tutor, yo. And I don't care nothing about all of that. You feel me? Yes, I respect the time and I love my scars. I love everything that comes with it. I say with everything I say on these panels, and that's just who I am, yo. And I gave my time, but I'm not complaining about my time. I did it. It was written. I said it, and it is. And it is what it is.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying? If you don't like the time, it's from the root. Put it out the root.
But that's how you see it, and you're entitled to see it that way, and you're entitled to feel
Appreciate
that
that.
way, right? But that does shouldn't be a marker for everyone else, and I think that's part of the issue, right? I think that we try to put our expectations, our desires, and our markers on everybody else, where that's just simply the way we see things, the way we view the world, and the way we interact with the world, and everybody doesn't interact, view, or see things in that way. Go ahead, real quick. Willing to win. Let me let a Rogue C in there after that, and then I'll open it up because Wall Street.
No, she can go.
Okay, go ahead, Rogue C. You got the floor, and then Wall Street. You ain't said nothing in a minute, so you got the floor. After
I'm a
that.
gentleman, Izzy. I'm not a total a-hole.
Okay, shout out to you, Willing to win. Your gentlemanness. Salute to that. Go ahead, Rogue. What say you, yo?
Hello, everyone. Hey, Izzy. Hello to
Hey,
everyone on
Rogue.
the panel. We got
What,
Mo, Willing to Win, Willie.
Hey, bro.
what's
You.
up, Rogue? What's
What's up,
good?
bro?
Y'all
Good
are
to see you.
What's good? What's good to
always
see
a
you?
pleasure.
Always being
So,
petty.
Izzy, I asked a couple questions in the chat, right? Because
Go ahead.
shout out to Wanda. I like how Wanda brought in the whole time thing when it comes down to loyalty. So the
Mm-hmm.
main question that I really wanted to ask though was one, what is it if time isn't necessarily the main factor of loyalty or even just the whole branching of the relationship to begin with? What is it that someone has to go through? Because you hear people talk about we went through the trenches with each other, especially, shout out to anybody in the military. You find out that those your brother in arms and all that kind of stuff because of what y'all went through, right? So what is
Mm-hmm.
it that people necessarily have to go through in order for, I guess, the relationship to be established? And then I also ask, do you need all four, I don't know what to call it, all four specifications in order for the relationship to mean something? For being love, respect, loyalty, and time. In order for the overall relationship to actually mean
Women don't
something, are
got
all four
that.
of those needed?
But hold on, Kills. Hold on, Kills. Go ahead. Who wanted to answer that beside Kills right now? Because Kills
It's a
had the floor.
two-part question, so feel free, y'all.
I'll answer it.
Go ahead, Wall Street.
Hi, Willie.
So, how are you?
I'm well.
I ain't calling no
so,
grown man Willie. Go ahead, Wall Street.
William. What's up,
so
William?
look,
Go ahead,
man.
Wall
No,
Like,
Street.
don't do that, Rogue. Don't.
so look,
Go ahead,
like, yeah, like, time has a certain value to friendship, but it's not this finite value that's gonna override everything else, right? Like the one thing I heard in this conversation that stuck with me, she was like, "Well, yeah, when you brought him in the studio, we got cool after that, and now we have our own friendship. That's just what it is. So just because I've known you longer doesn't even mean you're right. So I shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be expected to have this undying loyalty. If anything, if you my real friend, you should allow me to be Switzerland. Be independent. Yo, look, that's between y'all. You know what I mean? This is who you know me to be. This is how I feel on loyalty, certain other things, the topic, whatever. But whatever my opinion is shouldn't be held hostage by whether you still gonna be cool with me or not. I'll
But
pack
Willie, do
you
you
up
see
then.
how that could be problematic? Because it's kind of
I
like at
do.
that point, well, how do I know that you're really my friend? And I'm just saying this in general from the mindset of the people who demand loyalty. Because I already said in the chat earlier, those people who demand loyalty at that point also have an ownership kind of situation. The
Mhm.
moment you say you're my friend, I own you. But
Mm.
with that being said, in that same mindset, how do I know that you're my friend if you can also go to the other, my quote unquote ops side and see their point of view? Because a lot of
But
people,
that's
if you
what I.
notice, they get mad because you can see multiple point of views.
But that's what I said earlier. The high expectations of loyalty. That's what I said earlier, right, Izzy? Am I correct on that?
Yeah, you said that. You said that.
Oh,
You
my
did
bad. I'm
say that.
sorry.
No, Willing to win. You said that, and you was right. I'm curious to what Willie. I said it. I'm curious to what Wall Street has to say. I'm curious to what Wall Street has to say about that. See, it's Rogue's fault. It's Rogue's fault. Go ahead, Wall
Nah,
Street.
I
That's
mean, I'm
his
gonna be real.
name.
It's simple. It's all based in how you deal with me, right? So because I'm not a slave master, right? Because you're not indentured to me, you could probably even as my friend tell me Well, respectfully, you wrong in this situation, bro. Like, think about it from this way. But at any point in time, right, if our friendship is what it is, you don't have to display any loyalty. You don't have to show, oh, you're on my side because we've been around longer. No, I'm just, judge you on how you deal with me.
No doubt.
Now,
And I'm like that too. Well, give me 1 second, Walter. I'm like that too. But in that vein, right? I'm wondering, I'm gonna let you answer first because you was talking, and I want to pass it around. Why do we look at it like if you don't agree with me, then you're disloyal to me? Why is that a thing? Go ahead, Wall Street. And I'm interested what other people have to say on that as well.
in most cases, because people are weak and they want to secure their space. But in this case,
I
I
didn't say
don't
that.
know, man. I
I
think
didn't say
sis,
that. I didn't
listen what
say
I'm
that for
saying.
real.
I think sis got some
But
offers, man. It's
Okay.
just
No,
but
I
is it?
got you. But hold on real quick. I just want to say for the record, the thoughts, feelings, or opinions that anybody says about this answer are theirs and theirs alone. We did not rehearse this. This is not coached. This is real
See,
time in real life.
I
I'm
think
just
I
asking
think
these people's opinions and
hold
it
on.
got nothing to do with me. I'm
hold
just
on,
saying
Nah,
that.
kills.
it's
Hold
all
on.
AI. We're all AI bots
hold
right
on, and
now.
Yeah,
just
We're
let
not
me
even
say
real
one
he
more
people.
read that
thing,
No,
right?
no,
whole
no,
he
no.
read
Hold
that
on.
Let me
whole
say
thing
just
though.
one more thing, right?
Hold
Because
on.
him and
Man,
her
he
have been
long winded.
friends.
Let your
Oh my.
plane,
Hold
God.
on. Because
Okay.
him and her have
Uh,
been friends for 50 million years, that
Uh,
don't mean he ain't been a leech. That don't mean he
Mm-hmm.
ain't been
Okay,
disrespecting
cool,
her. That
right.
don't mean
cool.
he's been the friend she might feel like she deserves.
Mm.
So yeah, man,
Hold
like
on. Can I?
what have you done
Man,
for
I
me
Yeah.
think he
lately,
got
Hold
on.
man?
on, Kills. Give me a
Hold
second.
on,
Let me
kills.
let Wall Street get it. I mean, let me let
Yeah,
Willing
that's
to
a
Win
fact.
get in there.
That's a fact.
Let me get Willing to Win get in there, and then you got the Willing to Win Kills,
I
and then
think. Well, I'm going to answer. Can I answer Rose's question first, then your
yeah,
question?
absolutely. Go ahead.
Roxy, to your question, I think people need to have better discernment, like Mike Nice
Mm-hmm.
said. And I think people. And to your second question, I think
mhm.
you're gonna have to need four, but I think respect and loyalty is a big thing out of those four. Because if ain't no
Mm.
respect there, there's no loyalty there at all.
Hmm.
You kind of
That's
give me another
interesting.
question, but I can wait.
Yeah, no doubt. Go ahead, Kills. You got the floor.
Hey yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. As like, I'm gonna be super honest. These dudes is not built like us, yo. They not from my land. You know what I'm saying? Yo, in my mind, right?
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty come from the work. I know your moms. You know mom. I'm just talking about my life,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm from a whole nother breed, like the gangbanger era. My dudes got 100 years, maybe more than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gone. Me and my man just had a conversation who live in Atlanta like last week. We talked about like, yo, fam, all our dudes is dead or in jail. My loyalty was always about your fam. If we always had a disagreement, I'm not gonna pull the hammer out on you, and you ain't gonna pull the hammer out on me. You feel me? I ain't gonna take your life, and you not gonna take my life. This is way beyond the internet thing. We ate at the same table. We broke down chicken and fries together. We broke down peanut butter sandwich together. We had a code of silence with each other. It's deeper than rap with each other. I
All right,
don't
peep it,
think
kills.
people fathom.
Hold on,
Hold
real quick.
on, Will, you do this a lot.
Wait,
You
hold on, bro. Go
interrupt
ahead.
when it's not.
Come on, Kills. Stay
I'm
focused.
gonna land. I'm gonna
Hold
land.
on,
I'm gonna land
okay,
my
stay focused
plane.
on land your plane. Come on, man.
I don't think y'all could fathom of what. I don't think this internet. I don't think none of you niggas fathom what loyalty is. Y'all have displaced loyalty.
Okay,
All you niggas
okay, cool.
don't even know what loyalty is in these spaces.
All
And
right.
I'm gone with you niggas.
All right, shout out to you. Yo, welcome to
Ooh.
the real quick. Welcome to the show, Apple and Jade, and welcome to the show, Daryl Long. Someone was trying to say something before I let them in there. Shout out to Keon. What's up, Keon? What's going on?
I think Roxy had a question.
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know
Well,
who.
after Ro, can I answer you is
Yeah,
my
Mo,
bad.
you got it after that. Yes, and then
Okay.
Apple and Jade, and then Daryl. What's up? What's up, y'all? Go ahead.
I'll make it quick. So to answer your question, Izzy, first, real quick, I actually kind of agree with Willie. That's why I even said it earlier in the chat. It's usually powerless people that usually use these alliances, use the enemy of my enemy is my friend mindset. It's kind of that kind of situation where these people want to go ahead and feel powerful based off of numbers instead of actually their own merit, right? So then my other question real quick, and I know you want to pass the mic, was with that being said, when is loyalty actually even needed in a relationship? Not with the whole cheating situation and all that, but when is it actually needed to show that you're loyal to a person? Because at that point, it kind of sounds like people don't even care about loyalty. For real, for real.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think loyalty, it's just what I just said. I think loyalty has to play a big part with the respect. Because if there's no loyalty, then what's the point of the respect then? So if you value and love your person in that relationship, the loyalty has to be there in that relationship to balance it out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Battle talker. Yo, shout to real Tyler Durden. You crazy for that. He a battle talker on panels is hilarious. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, shout out to Chocolate Earth Foundation. What's up, Chocolate Earth? Yo, Sway, did I speak to you? Because I know you get mad at me. Sway, what's up, Sway? I see you.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
I was trying to get to you. What's up, Taylor Bell said, damn, Kill's drunk already. Well, we don't know, allegedly. What's up, unlikely year? What's going on? Gas Mask in the building said, disclaimer, the opinions expressed by the guests are not that of the host. They daggone sure not. That's theirs or not alone. What's up, Keon? Keon in the building. What's going on? Keon, what's going on with you? Mike Nice, what up? Mike Nice said, whoop. Hey, Genesis, I am. Hey, Sugar. Sugar, she said, come through looking like peace. Shout out to Genesis, I am. In the building, my sister Genesis. What's up, Genesis?
So you'll say Sugars, but you won't say Willie.
Yep, that's That's Genesis. I am signature saying. She says, "Hey, Sugars." That's her. That's not me.
That's Willie's name.
Bro, you
nah. Let's don't do that. Let's don't do that. Hey, M. Mills said, "I don't need a yes man to be my friend. Me neither. I don't either." But listen, all right. So, go ahead, Mo. You got the floor.
Hold on. I want to see
Hold on, man. Hold on. It's Mo Love's turn. Give me a second. It's Mo Love's turn, and then I got to pass it to Opulent, and then I got to pass it to Daryl, and then we could do that after that. Okay. Go ahead, Mo Love. You got the floor.
I think your question was, why do people view disloyalty? I mean, why do people view
difference of opinion?
Do you a difference of opinion or disagreeing as you being disloyal?
Yes.
I think there has to be an honest conversation about why people interpret it that way. Some people view your lack of agreement as rejection. And that's a whole nother issue. Like, I'm not rejecting you because I don't agree with you.
Right.
I simply have a different mindset on this particular topic. I still love you. I still rock with you, but my opinion is different. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. That's a good point. What's up, Red Pill C? Thank you so much, brother. Fallout said, brother, salute. Keep your flame lit, bro. Keep rocking. Yo, shout out to you, family. Much love to you, Red Pill C in the building. Good to see you, bro. Salute. Thank you. Yo, because of him, we just need six more people to reach our goal. Would y'all help us reach our goal today? This is definitely a dope show. Appreciate everybody participating and coming through. Opulent J, what say you? Welcome to the show, my sister. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. What say you? Are you there with us? If you're talking, we can't hear you, Opulent. Can anybody hear Opulent?
I cannot.
Opulent, if you're talking, we can't hear you, sis. You might have to go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. I'm going to boot you down so you can come back. Good to see you. We love you. Go ahead, Daryl. What say you, Daryl?
What's good, Izzy? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. What's good? What say you, man?
Man, first of all, I hope everybody having a good day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Salute
but is the topic like YouTube loyalty or loyalty in real life? Just to be clear.
Wherever you fit in, just period. I mean, because listen, Darlene. I think Darlene and Corey Holcomb are friends in real life, but they also share a YouTube podcast, right? Shout out to Rogue. Thank you, Rogue. Appreciate you being up here.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen nothing about them since that Time Dog situation, but I don't really know too much about them, so I can't speak on them specifically. But I will say this: it's like in real life, like he was saying earlier, like you gonna always have people that um, people that's always loyal to you. You feel me? There's always gonna be people that's like in my real life, bro. I be in Chicago, Milwaukee, everywhere. I got people that's loyal to me in real life, but online it's different. You feel me? I feel like I feel like online, no matter who you are, bro, no matter if like with us, Izzy, no matter if you Anton, everybody done been betrayed before. You feel me?
Right.
Everybody done had niggas stab niggas in the back. So I used to be like, well, it's about clout, it's about views. But even in situations where niggas give niggas clout, give niggas views, they still stab niggas in the back. So I think it really come down to character because somebody said that earlier about like turning people against people. I never came to you, Izzy, not once and was like, oh, you gotta be my friend or this nigga friend. I don't do that with nobody around me.
Right, and
But the
me neither. And you know me neither. Never did it either.
no, you never hit me up once about that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you only hit me up about like trying to calm me down type stuff. You feel me? But
Facts.
at the end of the day, it'd be like the loyalty, you can't really expect that. It don't matter if you help niggas out, don't matter if you put niggas on, don't matter what position you put niggas in, no matter if you risk your platform for them, it don't matter. Like you can't expect loyalty in this. That's just what it is. And if you do, then you just a fool. That's the only way I can like tell content creators about this loyalty stuff. Because I've been seeing conversations with your name in it, Izzy, and loyalty and all that stuff. But even to me, those conversations goofy because there is no real loyalty on here. It's all about business, all about money, and that's the bottom line for everybody. That's what it is, bro.
That's interesting. I don't know if I agree with that all the way, but that's interesting.
Right.
I appreciate your perspective, though. I appreciate that perspective. Hey, Opulent Jay, welcome back to the show. Oh, let's see if we can hear you.
Hi, can you hear me, Izzy?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you. Shout out to you. Hey, what's up, TJ? TJ said, great convo, support the show. I appreciate you, TJ. Y'all be like TJ because of TJ. We just need five more people, at least $5 a piece to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Go ahead, Opulent. What say you on the subject? How you doing?
What's
Hi,
up,
hey,
Jay?
peace and love to everyone on the panel and in the chat.
Hey.
Peace and love.
Hi there.
What's up,
Listen,
Jade?
hey, how are you? Who was that?
That's willing to win. That was willing to win.
Hey, willing to win. Shout out to each and every one of y'all and love to each and every one of you all. I looked up, I had to just go back and look up the word loyalty.
Mhm,
And with that, I think, it would clear up a lot of stuff.
mhm.
Loyalty is the quality of being faithful, supportive, and committed to a person, a group, country, or a cause. So that's the first thing we have to ask ourselves. Are we faithful to a group, country, or a cause? Okay, here we're
Mm-hmm.
talking about people. And the core meaning, faithfulness, is staying true to a promise, a duty, or obligation. The allegiance is a strong feeling of support or devotion, and steadfastness, standing by someone or something, even when faced with temptation to desert or betray. Now, with that explanation and definition, we can all see or ask ourselves, where do we fit in there? You know, 9 times out of 10, we can say we're loyal, but when we are tested, because every relationship is going to be tested. The
Mm-hmm.
word of God says that, can you say you believe and don't think you're going to be tested? You're going to be tested in your finances. You're going to be tested in your friendships. You're going to be tested in your relationships. You're going to be tested. So the true you will show you where you are at.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's
let me
good.
let me just it is really good, and I appreciate that. Let me just say this: I think that's really intent. Because and I appreciate that definition and all of that, but that definition would make me have to agree with Daryl. I don't think that should be applicable or that should even be expected on a YouTube platform, like for YouTubers. Like that's absolutely because that level,
Oh,
like Mike. Oh, give me 1 second. Shout to Mike C. Right, that
Mm-hmm.
level. That's the problem. Mike Nice said it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Yo, devotion, like, yo, I'm supposed to give a person that I don't really know like that devotion. Like, I'm supposed to give him a level of commitment. Like, I'm not committed
No
to none
part
of
of
these.
self. See, I didn't know you
What's
were
that? I
just
believe.
talking about YouTube personnel, people
No.
on
Oh yeah.
YouTube. I didn't
Yeah.
know you were just talking about because say for example, there's, like you say, you're a friend of 30 years.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a different thing. But what I'm saying, that's a different thing. But even with that, once lines are crossed on one end, self-preservation is the law of the land first, right? And maybe it's a masculinity thing, I don't know. But once someone violates you and violates you to the point where, you know what I'm saying, they got you out here looking crazy, even though they know it's different than that, then that changes the dynamic of things a little bit. Then you got to preserve your own self, and once it's a question of self-preservation, that's a whole different issue. You got to be loyal to yourself first.
That makes sense.
What do y'all think about that? Y'all might not agree with that, and y'all welcome to open up and speak on
I
that.
mean, I get it. Like you said, if you somebody has you out here looking crazy, then of course you have to protect yourself and your peace. Um, I know majority of the internet's mindset is it ain't no friends out here. These are strangers. But if you do have somebody like a friend of 30 years or me, I have a biological sister, then that's a completely different story. But for the most part on the internet, I think it will be wise to have the mindset of friend today could possibly be enemy tomorrow, because that's just how majority of the internet is. And I think that it's very unfortunate for people who do have a mindset of, you know, being a pretty decent person, but for majority of people it's about views, money, um whatever I got to do to stay relevant, and they'll burn and hurt people in between. That's just what it is, I guess, in
But
this
Mo,
space.
but I guess to say, because to Willing to Win's point, and Willing to Win, you could correct me if I'm wrong, right? To
Mhm.
Willing to Win's point earlier about expectation, it's like, how much can we expect of people that we don't really know to a certain degree, right? And so we don't know their backgrounds, we don't know where they're coming from, we don't know. And so it's like there's a camaraderie there, there's a fellowship there,
Mhm.
right? But at what point should we have a certain expectation of them to operate a certain type of way, or expectation of them to do certain things? At what point is that a realistic thing?
Right. And that's why I said I do agree. I was just pointing out that majority of the internet is well, I would say in this particular space, no shade. It's a lot of I know a lot of people won't like it, but it's, toxic, and it's about entertainment. And that's the beauty of YouTube. I guess people go where they want. I don't think that you should expect a certain amount of loyalty or for people to act a certain way, because again, it's YouTube. You don't really know these people in real life. So people could flip at the drop of a dime. And if you do have expectations, I think that's where you can end up hurting yourself,
I wanna
So
Give
I
me one
wanna
second.
say
Well,
something.
give me. You got to give me one quick second. Give me 1 second. That's right. 1 second. Can y'all mute if y'all not talking, please? It's a lot of background noise. I need y'all to mute if you're not talking. Wanda said, "I use YouTube as entertainment. That's why I pay these memberships. Not that I'm signed to that." That's right, Wanda. Thank you for your membership, my sister. Guess what? You are not signed to Death Row Records. You can cancel at any time. Feel free to upgrade at any time. Just as long as you're respectful, we respect you 100%, and we always appreciate you and always appreciate the support. So thank you again, Wanda, for being a member of the Ismailite Nation. No, you did not sign your life away. No, you did not sign a death row contract. No, nothing like that. I have no desire to own any people. I just don't. I don't have the desire to own peoples. I just don't. And it just seems like a lot of people desire to own people, and that's like a weird thing to me.
right.
Because of Wanda, we only need four more people to, because that
Don't believe
definition.
Izzy. Izzy a slave master.
Shout out to you. That's how rumors get started. Watch yourself. Hey, listen. That definition was that definition was intense. If you're watching YouTube in the back, you gotta turn it off or mute it. You gotta mute the YouTube in the back, or you gotta get off YouTube in the back if you're in StreamYard. All right. That's why there's so much echo. Thank you again, Wanda. Go ahead, Wall Street. You got the floor, and then I'll pass it around after that.
Yes, I would like to say something after him.
So
If you,
Okay.
it's
Yeah. Good.
something that I feel like is being alluded to, but just not being addressed directly, right? Just because I knew you first doesn't mean I owe you more loyalty than the next person, right? It
Why do you
depends
say that?
on.
How do you determine that? That's good. How do you determine that? I'm not saying I agree or
I
disagree,
got you.
but I want you to mind that out real quick.
Because at the end of the day, right,
Mhm.
it is up to each and every one of us to determine who's loyal to us and who's not, right? The standard should always be mine. Yet Izzy lived up to my standard of loyalty. That's my dog, right? But just because we came out the sandbox together doesn't mean that I haven't created situations, memories, a life
Right.
with a woman I call my wife. I'm gonna be loyal to her before
Over
you
me.
niggas that I went to PS92 with.
That
Like
makes sense.
that's just a fact. You know what I
yes.
mean? So I think that gets alluded to like, oh, she knew him first. Like with me and my true homies, and I'm talking about my day ones, one of our measures of loyalty is leaving us out of stuff. Yo, our
Mm.
friendship should never
Mm.
be questioned. I should never have to qualify that I'm on your side. You should know that. You know what I
That's
mean?
Mm-hmm.
interesting. That's interesting stuff. Opulent, if you don't mind, Rogue is at work and she just wants to go real fast. Do you mind letting her go and then you could go after Rogue?
I
Opulent.
can go after all.
No,
Okay, go.
she can
Good.
go real quick if she needs to.
Are you
It's
sure?
not going to be
Yeah,
quick for
yeah.
me. You go
I
ahead,
stepped
Ro.
away for a second.
She says it's not gonna be quick, so go ahead, Rogue.
Okay, so I just wanted to answer real quick to Mo Love with the whole YouTube situation because we know YouTube can be a parasocial relationship, right? A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, especially when it comes down to the space, a lot of people found this space because of their own brokenness and they kind of trauma bonded in their own way. Or a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people also trauma bonded because they like the effery. That's why a lot of people do like the space that we're in. But with that also being said, a lot of people with the whole trauma bonding relationship and the loyalty that comes with it is because I can relate to you and your sob story. You can relate to me and my sob story. We obviously need to become friends. So we can be on the phone, we can be in back chats, we can da 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 da, and then we can be in all these type of situationships with people. And then lo and behold, we're falling out because of XYZ. But with that also
Mm-hmm.
being said, I think once we also realize that we are content creators and that relationships aren't content, but for some reason we do make them content, that is also the issue. There's not really a protocol when it comes down to parasocial or distant relationships that YouTube and other social media sites can make. And that's all I wanted to say
Mm-hmm.
real quick.
No, give me a second.
Yeah.
Apple, I'm about to pass it to you. The ghetto story. Thank you for the 9.99. He said, "No tests on the internet, just decisions. Decisions to support and decisions to no longer support. Nobody owes anybody longevity. It's best to refrain from having such strong desires. Live and let live." Yo, dang bars, brother.
Boom.
That's bars, bro.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, refinement. Get to know the ghetto story to manifest the assignment.
That's why you the ghetto stoic, man. That's a bar. Shout out to Ghetto Stoic, sponsor of the show. That's a bar right there and half. Go ahead, Opulent. You got the floor. What say you, sister?
Okay.
I completely agree with Ghetto Stoic.
Mm-hmm.
Cipher. I'm gonna say Cipher. I completely agree with him. One thing, also we don't owe here on this YouTube app, we don't owe anybody anything.
Facts.
Nothing.
Facts.
Respect. Loyalty is one thing. Respect. I believe in
Right.
respect. Don't disrespect me, or I don't think we should disrespect the host or people on the panel. We all have our opinions. We all have our views, but respect should be what it is. Loyalty, that goes for family, your groups, your community. That's where that sits. Um, I think for me personally, I have a lot of loyalty and respect for for Izzy, because I've known him a long time. I see how he rolls. I know, a lot of things about him. So
Mhm.
that's the loyalty and respect come there. But that's earned. That's not given. You
Exactly.
just don't get or loyalty because I've known you for so long.
Mhm.
Personally, I've known someone for 20, 25 years, and this person literally put a knife in my back and turned it around. I thought this person was down for me or have respect and loyalty, but no. I think, again, I want to add this and say this: loyalty, we can only be loyal to ourselves. If we're not loyal to ourselves, we daggone sure cannot be loyal to anyone else. And again, ghetto stoic, you put the hammer to that nail. That's
Mhm.
period.
Yeah, that's a great
Right.
point. M Mills, I think Mo want to get in here. Give me a second, Mo. M Mills said fire. Shout out to M Mills. CJ Brooks said only when under contract, pretty much. Go ahead. Someone got an echo. I think that's you.
It is.
SD, shout out to SD. What's up, SD? SD just said
He always
LOL.
like,
Shout out to SD. Yo, just said, what just said before? Just said it's hard to be loyal on YouTube because YouTube people, because as soon, Jay, you got it. Opulent Jay, you gotta turn your YouTube off because it's like an echo. Um, uh, and I appreciate you being loyal. It's hard to be loyal to YouTube people because as soon as you say something they don't like, you off. Happened to me in real time. She said, I was so loyal. I've opened my home and family up to a person. Soon as I expressed myself, it was pretty much over. Dang, I'm sorry that you went through that.
mhm. Right.
Sorry. Thank you to Ducey McGovern. I appreciate you. Hey, though, there's 5 in the pot. Thank you, Ducey. I appreciate y'all. Be like Ducey McGovern. Because with Ducey McGovern, we just need 2 more people, at least $5 a piece. Support the show. Mo Love, you got the floor. What say you, Mo?
Yeah. I was responding to what Roxy say. She dropped though. I know she's working. She was talking more so towards trauma bonding. I understand the trauma bonding through YouTube aspect, and I do agree that um people can form, I guess, very intense connections through whatever that shared pain may be or whatever that experience is. But that wasn't actually my point. I was speaking more towards how sometimes people can expect loyalty from a place simply because you may have invested time or energy in certain relationships. But pertaining to YouTube, unfortunately, um it's really not safe to do that. That was more of my point.
Good point. Go ahead. The floor is open. Kills, you want to say something? You there,
Can I?
Kills?
Can,
Yeah. Go ahead, Will, and if you, because Kills, I don't think it's still there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, this is a good conversation. The loyalty, I think it can be good and it can be bad, but it also can be problematic as well too. That I think that's part of the bad part. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you have somebody that you think is a good-hearted person that treats you well, that has your back, and all these other things, I think you shouldn't take that for granted.
Yes.
Because what'd you say? Go ahead.
No, she
No,
said yes.
I
She's agreeing
agree.
with
I
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
agree.
okay, yeah. Okay, my fault, my fault.
No, you.
I think you shouldn't take that for granted because there's a lot of miserable people out here, and I made a video about this. There's a lot of miserable people out here that will bring you down and
Mm-hmm.
all these be negative towards you and all that. So I think it's important that the good people that are loyal to you, that you shouldn't take for granted. That's all.
No doubt. Yo, I Wall
Izzy,
Street. Oh, go ahead.
Izzy, were you hearing me when I was talking? I don't know what's going on with my sound here. You guys able to hear me when I was talking
No,
before?
if we were still talking, we didn't hear you. We heard you when you were saying about when you was giving props to Ghetto Stoic for what
Mm-hmm.
he said. We heard that, but we didn't hear anything after that.
Okay, thank you. Because after that, I kind of went, I muted myself, but then I unmuted to say something else, and you didn't hear me. But yeah, this I think this is a good topic. I really do. And again, there's a difference to me between loyalty and respect. And a lot of people, even in real life that I've known for years, I may have respect for, but I'm not loyal to them at all.
That's a good point. Do you believe that sometimes they can also go hand in hand?
Loyalty and oh yeah, I do
Mm-hmm.
believe sometimes in certain situations it can go hand in hand. But overall, Mo, I think, there's a distinct difference between loyalty and respect.
Mm-hmm.
I have to know you for a certain amount of time. I have to be around you, know how you move, know, in certain situations, how you're going to handle those situations. You have to know how I'm gonna handle situations. I don't want to be loyal to or will not be loyal to someone who will, don't have no integrity,
Exactly.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
don't have any integrity about themselves, or they have bad character.
Yeah.
I can know you for 30 years, but no, there's no loyalty there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. That's a good point too. Good point. Wall Street, you there? Wall Street? Yeah, those are good points. Those are good points.
Yo,
Let's. Oh, okay, go ahead, Wall Street. Add on, man. What say you?
I just disagree with the premise that loyalty requires respect,
Okay.
right? Cause I'm gonna be honest, right? Like my uncle is the East Side crackhead, right? And I have a level of loyalty to him that is unmatched. If he needs anything, I got him. Money out my pocket, shirt off my back. But that doesn't mean that I respect him,
Mm.
right? It's just a deep, deep loyalty that's there. So to what Sis was just saying, which I kind of felt like she was saying, the two can exist outside of each other, right? You can just respect someone and not have that loyalty. You can have loyalty for someone and not have that amount of respect.
Right.
But at the end, my whole thing is I determine that. No, you don't determine for me what was loyal or not. That's like, it's all about my standard. And that's
Mm.
why I determine who plays what place in my life.
Interesting. Interesting. Anybody want this? That's an interesting point. I can't say I disagree with that. I think a lot of this, again, a lot of this to me is very subjective and and
Yeah.
and personal to the way that we see things and how we to Wall Street's point, right? How we see
I
things
Mm-hmm.
and
agree.
how we feel about things. So I think a lot of times we try to take the subjectivity out of things and try to make it an objective thing, and it's not. It's not an
Yeah.
absolute. It's not a one size fit all. It's not a because what loyalty means to me, it may not mean the same to Mo. And what loyalty means to Mo, it may not mean the same to Kills. And what loyalty means to Kills may not mean the same to Opulent. And that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? We all have different definitions. Like I said about the blue thing, I could say blue, and all of us have a different color of blue. If we had a crayon and we drew what blue is, it would be different for each and every one of us. But it's all
Yeah,
blue.
yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But and then again, also, it's not fair, or it's really not fair for me to expect you to not be, to not, or to like somebody just because I like somebody, or
Hmm.
Right.
dislike that person because I dislike that person. I think that's so petty to me. That is extremely petty. Your relationship with an individual, or person, or group, community, whatever, is yours. It has nothing to do with me. What I have with another person is what I have with that person. And you can't stop me from caring about that person because you may have something going on with that person. Until that person do something to me, or do me something, then I just have to stay out of it. That's between you and that person. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kelvin Cook. He said, I can't stand y'all. I'm joking. Okay, shout out to you. CJ Brooks said facts. Yeah, go ahead, Mo. I agree with that. Go ahead, Mo. What say you?
I mean, when you said that it's subjective because when was it Wall Street that said, well, I can be loyal to somebody without respecting them.
Yeah,
And
he
when
did.
he gave his example, it made sense. Before the example, I was like, no, that's not possible. So it would be subjective.
Well, but this is the thing. So SD says shouldn't have different definitions on some that's already defined. Though. But this is the thing. The reason why it's subjective, SD, is not because it's a different definition, but the interpretation of the definition is always going to be different, right? Because we got to realize that the definition of words, the meaning of words, is always framed through a lens of our experience, our perception, and our perspective. Those are how definitions or anything is framed in the human mind. So yes, it's going to be different. That's how you have a Bible and you have a million preachers and a million pastors, right? More than a million, right? That's how you have a Quran and you have more than a million imams out there, more than a million. That's how there's millions and millions of books about the same subject, but there'll be different twists and different turns on it, different perspectives on it. That's just welcome to humanity, SD. So this whole idea that just because a word is defined in a certain way that we all are going to have the same interpretation of that word or the same interpretation of that idea is a little unrealistic. I'll just put it like that. Shout out to Raj Wilson, right? Yo, Sway, welcome to the show. What's up, Sway? What's
So,
up? Oh, good morning. Good
hey,
morning.
I'm sorry. So wouldn't that make it an opinion? Because if something is already defined, but you have your own personal interpretation, that is an opinion.
It could be considered that, but I wouldn't just call it an opinion because again, I lean back to the blue example. Blue is blue, but blue is a different blue to me than it is to you, and I know that's rhymes, right? But blue is gonna look different from person to person. So that doesn't mean that the definition of blue changed. That just means our perspective and perception of blue is different. Shoo, that's a bar. Like somebody gotta get a hold of that. That's a bar. That was profound. That was profound in the mud. That's profound, boy.
Izzy's cooking. You're cooking, Izzy.
That's a profound ish right there. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, you got one, fam.
That was
Relax.
profound.
You got one. That was bars.
If I mean, that was profound. I was just saying, go ahead. Y'all ain't giving the profound.
Izzy, you cook with that.
It was a little fire. It was a little fire.
No, I was just saying, go ahead. I was just waiting. I gotta go ahead. Go ahead, Sway. Go ahead, Mo. Will you finish? And then Sway got
No,
out.
I was done.
Okay. Shout out to you. What's up, Sway? You got what's up, Sway? What's up, you?
No, I agree with you. Words do have different definitions. Use it in. However, you do have to agree on the context and definition of the word that you're using in conversation to move the conversation ahead. We can't be sitting here playing for what the definition is, and we're not able to move a conversation along. So if we're talking about like respect or loyalty or that, we would have to agree on a definition we want to use it in and then move the conversation based on that. Not, nitpick and randomly pick and choose what context we want to use, even though that's not what we're talking about. Now, in terms of, I completely disagree in the context that a lot of people use it in, where it's like a neutral ground, where disrespect is like on the extreme, respect is on the opposite extreme that disrespect is on, and the neutral ground is you just being cordial. I like the definition of respect when I look it up, where there's a deep admiration. I don't have that for damn near anybody. So I don't respect most people because I don't have that for them. But in the same breath, I people because I don't have a deep admiration for them. I don't look up to them.
Interesting. Yo, Miss Jill, 1991. Hey, good to see you. She said, good to see you. Sometimes what we view as respect isn't respect. It's deference. We defer to our boss, but that doesn't mean we respect them. The ensliced deferred to master didn't mean
Enslaved, I think.
oh yes, she probably enslaved. Okay, because that says ensliced, but she meant enslaved.
Right.
Okay, the enslaved deferred to master, but that didn't mean they respected him. Good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah, loyalty can come from fear.
Yes,
A lot of people was loyal to Diddy when the Baby oil was going around. I was out of fear. He'll ruin my career. He'll ruin my life. He'll blow up my car if you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Shout out to
Hey,
my man Kid Cudi.
If you
what's
were
what's up, Narratives Dialogues? He said, salute, Izzy and panel. Is that Jade up there yet? If so, I came into the part where she was talking, and I agree. Shout out to that. I think you're just agreeing because it's Jade. Yeah,
No,
it's
shout
We
out to you,
love us
okay.
narrative,
Jade.
Shout
my
out to
brother.
Prophet. Shout out
No,
to
no,
Prophet.
no.
All right, go ahead. Someone was trying to say something. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Y'all got the floor. Go
no,
ahead.
I mean you used blue earlier as an example, and I'm not sure if I got the exact like meaning of what you were trying to say, but the way I interpret it in conversation, if somebody says I'm feeling blue, and I would sit there and be like, "You feel like a color," you would look at me crazy, or there would be like a disconnect. It's like, no, that's not what I meant when I'm not feeling like a color or like the sky or any weird stuff. No, I'm feeling upset, which is the context that blue can be used to describe a human emotion.
But no,
But just in
I was
terms of
using it.
loyalty, and
But
that's what I'm
hold
saying.
on,
I
Sway.
think I missed the point that you went the way you used it. That was just the way I
Yeah,
took it.
let me no, let me tell you. I was using it in the terms of if we say point to the blue crayon, right? Probably I'll be willing to bet all of us will point to a different color blue crayon, because our perception of what blue is different. To me, blue may be sky blue or Carolina blue. To you, it may be royal blue. To Kills, it may be Jay-Z blue. To Mo, it may be cobalt. To Jade, it may be aqua. So there's so many
It's
different,
royal for
right.
me.
There's so many
Yeah,
different
that just.
versions. There's so many different
But
versions
if
of
I
what blue.
was
There's so many different versions of what blue is that when we say it, we automatically assume that we're talking about the same thing, and we not necessarily talking about the same thing,
Blue, the color, then this,
even though we're using the same word,
yeah.
right?
right. But
No, I
that's
can understand what you're saying. I think the only issue with that is that when we start having it leads it up to being subjective and no one's right. There, and then you can't actually move a conversation along. It becomes circular. It's like, no, my blue is right. And you're like, no, my blue
yeah.
is right. My
Right.
blue
And
is
that
right.
That's
is
why I
It
Sway.
said
has
And
to
if
be a
you
Sway.
just
general
have to be
consensus
specific and
on
say,
what blue
But
is.
but
Because
that's
blue is
Sway.
blue, and then sky blue is sky blue, and then
yeah,
this blue is
yeah,
this blue, but blue is blue.
yeah,
But
yes.
no, but no,
So, but we're
but
trying to
that's
conflate those things.
no, but Sway, you was right on it, on the pulse of it, when you said about the subjectivity of it and the fact that people try to use something that's subjective as an absolute and an end all be all for all of us. Now, I agree with you when it comes to the color of conversation. When we're trying to come with a baseline, we have to establish a baseline in conversation in
Yeah,
order that we understand that we're having the same part. That's the
yeah,
main thing about being a good communicator.
yeah.
However, when you're talking about something like loyalty, which is very personal and very subjective to each and every individual, because none of our ideas of loyalty is exactly the same. You see what I'm saying? So when you're talking about something like that, then we have to understand that it is subjective, and we have to understand that it is painted through our own perspective, our own perception and perspective. And so therefore we have to say, well, we have to give grace for that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sway, you there?
Now I understand. I somewhat feel because I completely, not completely, but I just think loyalty is one of those words that's in between an objective and a subjective. Kind of like love doesn't have a definition, but I don't think loyalty is on the level of love where nobody can put any concreteness to it. I think no one could put a definition on love, in my opinion. They try to use all the scientific ways, but that doesn't carry in conversation because those are specific. But concept, there is no definition behind it. But I do think there's a level of baseline to loyalty, in my opinion.
What? Okay,
But there's loyalty.
what does loyalty mean to
Like I
you?
don't think you could.
What does
Well, like I
loyalty
don't
look like
think you
to you?
could. Yeah, like I said, I don't think you could potentially like stab early and that could deem yourself as loyal. I think someone could potentially murder someone and still love them, delete
But
them and still love them. So it's
okay,
like it's a whole love is very much more subjective if we're going on a scale than loyalty. I think loyalty has and still be loyal
okay.
more
So
so than love.
okay, cool. So what does loyalty look like to you? What does it look like to you? describe it?
To me personally, it would be, I
It
think,
what?
you being honest with me and honest with yourself, and in this friendship. Like, I don't like people that lie to me. I like, even if you're gonna say something that is against me, whatever. If you're being honest and open, and you're not like trying to BS me to my face, I feel like that is the underlying loyalty to me. Like, and
Right.
don't stab me in the back. That's
So
about
that's
it.
very right. So that's very subjective, because according to the definition of loyalty, loyalty is much more than that. So
So
that's
what
what I'm
is the
saying.
definition? If it's
The,
saying,
the,
I don't have a problem with there being a subjective portion. The same way that there's a subjective portion to right or wrong, we can't dismiss, since it's subjective, that there is no right or wrong. There are ways to skin a cat. There are multiple ways to be right or wrong, but we can't say just because there are multiple ways that we dismiss the concept altogether, is what I'm saying. And I think that is tied to loyalty. Multiple ways to be loyal. You can't dismiss the whole concept together.
no, we're not. But that's the thing. Is that it's not a dismissal of the concept of loyalty. That's not at all what we're trying to do. At the same time, uh, we
No,
are.
I was saying the
Hold on,
objectivity
hold
of
on,
it,
hold
like
on, hold
there
on,
being
hold
a
on,
right or wrong.
hold on, real quick. But the fact that you narrowed it down in the way that you did, to the honest aspect of it, which I'm sure could be a component of loyalty, right? But loyalty, like I said, is much more encompassing than that. It says the quality of being faithful, supportive, and committed to a person, group, country, or cause. Committed is being the main word. So now the core meaning is allegiance, a strong feeling of support or devotion. Steadfastness, standing by someone or something, even when faced with temptation or to desert or betray, right? So when you give strong words like allegiance, when you give strong words like devotion, when you give strong words like committed, that's a whole different level to it. And I don't think that everybody in essence doesn't really deserve your loyalty.
Right. So hold on. But
Hmm.
you do agree that those things are aligned with loyalty, right? Allegiance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, yes. But I just think I'm starting to think according to that definition,
Mm-hmm.
we use loyalty like friendship. And the thing of it is that everybody is not your friend. They could be your associate or be cool with you, and everybody is not deserving of being loyal, of having your loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they don't
Right.
deserve it. Like, and it's not a personal thing or a character thing. It's just like, yo, everybody does not deserve your loyalty. That's an intense word. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? To just
It's
say,
because it's
okay,
because people don't break it down with what it really encompasses, and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times loyalty requires sacrifice. And in a lot of
Exactly.
friendships, they can go one way, right? One party never got to sacrifice nothing, and the other one
My
is
God.
showing
Oh,
up to pick you up, paying that bill for you. Am I speaking to the choir robe?
that's the truth.
that's not Roe, it's Mo, it's Mo.
It's
But yeah,
Mo.
it's
But
Mo.
Oh,
yeah,
my
you
fault,
you
Mo.
are preaching.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
not
truth.
always a two-way street. You know what I mean? And
Right.
like friendship is a two-way street. So if you think it's a one-way street, you liable to get hit by a car because that person wasn't
Oh,
as
I'm gonna
much
do
of
a
a friend
topic
to
on
you.
one-sided relationships.
Friendship.
Friendships.
I
Hey,
mean,
give me 1 second, y'all. I got 6 minutes to be out of here. I gotta go pick up my son. I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute apiece quickly to say y'all words. Good starting with Sway because he was talking, and then I gotta go. I appreciate y'all being up here though. Thank y'all. It's been a dope build and a dope discussion.
It has.
Hey, yo, we need two more people though. In the meantime, while they're doing this, we need two people at least $5 a piece. Help us reach our goal today. Just two people, $5 a piece. Go ahead, Sway. You got a minute. Go ahead. You got the floor.
no, like I said, I mean, I think ultimately is we never really disagree. Sometimes I feel like we are trying to explain something to each other that we already know, um, between the two of us. And I'm not saying I'm as smart as you. I'm just saying like we're not dumb. Me and you, even if we don't understand initially, once we explain it, we can put the pieces together ourselves. But in terms of loyalty, The definition you use, I think, is a good baseline. It just, like you were saying, it's so broad that it encompasses different scenarios that allow subjectivity to it, right? So someone could perceive the same scenario as unloyal and loyal. And I can give you an example, right? You co-signing bad behavior because you don't want to make your friend look like something publicly or privately or whatever. But in the same breath, you're co-signing bad behavior. In your head, you think you're being loyal because you're not going against your friend, but in other people's heads, they think you're not being loyal because you're allowing your friend to jump off a bridge, quote unquote, right? So it's like that is the subjectivity of loyalty. But that definition, I think, is a good baseline that creates this subjectivity when we talk about it in different contexts and different situations. But I appreciate you. I'm all right. I said I'm all right. I'm gonna send you the one, at least one, if somebody else wants to send you. I'm gonna add it to my credit.
Thank you. Just do it. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Be safe out there. I appreciate you, Sway.
Hey, yo.
That's a good perspective. Go ahead. Well, you got a minute. Whoever's next.
Loyalty to Mo Love forever. Loyalty to Shiesty Bum never. I'm out.
Oh my gosh. I like Shiesty.
That was actually hilarious. And shout out to Shiesty. I don't say I agree with it, but it's funny. All right. Hey, Will and Wayne, you there? Kills, you there? One minute, y'all. 1 minute. Y'all can say one minute. Your final words. Appreciate y'all both being up here. Willing, you still with us? Kills, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
What's your last word?
Shout out to you, Iz, for this amazing, great conversation. Shout out to all the panelists that came up. Shout out to Mo Love. Shout out to Lover Girl Rogue C. Shout out to Kills, Wall Street Willie. Shout out to the brother, what's his name, Sway? Shout out to him. This was a really great discussion. Shout out to people in the chat for tuning in as well. Iz, I really appreciate you for letting me come up and talk to you, man. It's always a pleasure and honor.
Always, man. You're always welcome up here. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being up here with me. Salute to you, willing to win. Yo, my man Kills, you still there, Kills? I think Kills left. Mo, you got 2 minutes. What say you, Mo? They gave you 2 minutes.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to you.
I guess Kills knocked himself out by beating us up, yelling at us. Shout out to Kills. But this show was so good.
Shout out to Kills.
I believe pertaining to loyalty, and I started with that when I came up here, when I was saying sometimes we can become disappointed because we expect people to show up the way we would have shown up, and we expect people to agree with us. And you asked the perfect question: why do people assume that because we disagree that we're being disloyal? And there has to be a separation between the two, because some people feel rejected when you don't agree, and that's a whole different type of trauma response. But I think that when we accept that people are their own person and you just allow them to be who they are, there's peace in that. And because you accept who they are, it doesn't mean that you necessarily approve of who they are. You just, release that need to control, I guess, the outcome and the way that they respond, because we hurt ourselves so much and upset ourselves so much by expecting people to respond the way that we would have. But again, this subject was really good, and I'm glad I got to indulge in the conversation. Work wasn't too busy today, so shout out to you. And little Iz.
Yeah, thank you. Shout out to you and shout out to yours over there. And listen, you're always welcome over here. You know that we love you over here. We love you being over here. It always adds some texture and complexion to the conversation that is just beautiful. So, hey, listen, you're always welcome over here anytime, and we appreciate you. All right.
Thank you, Iz. All right, I'm gonna drop.
Thank you. All right. Yo, shout out to Sway producer. Thank you, Sway. Sway did what he said he's gonna do, which I appreciate it. And because of Sway, we just need one more person to reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Shout out to Jay Lewis. She appreciate you coming up here, sis. You're always welcome. She said, Mo, we need you to start coming back so I could type my life away. Shout out to we definitely love you coming up here and being here, Mo, and we appreciate you. Anton Chagrin said, gotta be the weed. Oh, Lord. P said, funny world. Yes, it is. Narratives and Dialogue said, that is the most truthful thing he has ever said up there. And I agree with Sway. Finally, on his closing statement. Petty. P said, my keyboard must be getting, no, it's not getting on. What's up, P? We appreciate you, man. Anton Chagrin said, blue looks good on the sky, looks good on the neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. Oh, Lord. Time to pick a little Izzy. I hear the alarm. Thank you to my people, Ghetto Stoic, helping us reach our goal and sponsor the show. I appreciate you, Ghetto Stoic. Salute to you. Jay said, thank you for letting me up. Absolutely. CJ Brooks, facts and receipts, salute. We use the word friend, quote unquote, and loyalty so loosely, but people you really get gel with is in automatic. When you know, you will know. Shout out to that. Ghetto Stoic said, all love to everyone in the chat. Izzy, another time later, brother. Later, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to TV Trucking. Said, got to have surgery tomorrow. Oh, man, we're praying for my brother. Hey, God, right now, God, we just thank you for today. Ask you to forgive us for everything that you thought, everything that we thought we said we did that wasn't of you. We're asking you to please be the physician's hands for our brother. TBE Trucking tomorrow on his surgery, God. Make him whole, restore him, renew him, revitalize him. You said where 2 or 3 are gathered together in your name, ask what we will, you will give it unto us. You said, God, that cursed was he who bore our sickness and infirmity on tree. By his stripes we are healed. So we're thanking you for your healing power. We're thanking you, God, that you have forgiven TBE Trucking and us for everything that we thought we said we did that wasn't of you. And you are using that physician to revitalize him and renew him, to make him whole, to restore him. We thank you, God, for all the things you've done. But most of all, we thank you for who you are. You're an awesome God. You're a mighty God. You're truly worthy of all the honor, glory, and praise. And man, we're praying for you, praying that you have a speedy recovery. Much love to you, TBE Trucking. We appreciate you, bro. And we appreciate all that you do for us, man. Salute to you, bro. Speedy recovery, bro. Peace of the real Tyler Durden. Thank you, Gas Mask. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mo Love. Appreciate you. You made it awesome. Yes, sir. Emperor Cole, appreciate you. Thank you to KO Black. Thank you to KO Black. Salute. Much love. Prayers up for TBE Trucking. Absolutely. Prayers up for TBE Trucking. We appreciate it. You were supposed to lead with that, man. We would have took care of that from the beginning. A truck is going to go just fine. I know it. Prayers up, man. Make sure y'all keep each other in your prayers. Thank you, Willing to Win. Make sure y'all keep each other in the prayers. Make sure y'all keep each other with good thoughts and good feelings, man. And show love. Let's try to show love and kindness to each other, man. Thank you so much to Ghetto Stoic, man, holding us down once again. Make sure y'all check out Ghetto Stoic on his Instagram page. Ghetto Stoic is doing this thing. He has AI films, man. Let's home feature films, man. Check out Ghetto Stoic. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Thanks to everyone for continued prayers for my family. And I absolutely, Cole, you already know. Absolutely much love to my man, Coach at 303 the Great. And again, sorry for your loss. Praying for you and your family as well, man. All right. We out of here, man. We out of here. We're going to blow this taco stand. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a great day. Thank y'all so much for chopping it up. You know, we don't never get to the whole video, but y'all see what it is. Y'all got an interesting perspective from us today. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Much love. And we out. Y'all know what it is.
They say I have no talent, but they stay watching, counting every move. Yeah, they be clocking, speculating, while I'm stacking my dough. It don't make sense, I'm trying to put on a show. They try to play me like my funds are low, but I'm easy Baines, never just a name. J Prince for president, now I'm in a different game. With every step I take, I'm painting my lane. When will they realize hard work beats talent every time? Enough dollars make sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beats talent, when talent don't work hard, I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane, yeah. Cause no matter what, you can't block my shine. Yeah. Born to win, we may win and look easy. Stay on my grind, they try and do me greasy. Round here we put in work, don't nothing come easily. Low down dirty shame, wait, don't get to tease me. Watching from the sidelines, wishing they could ride, but my hustle got a heartbeat, can't let it slide. Every single dollar, I earned it, nothing borrowed. And it's like my passion lies through the pain and sorrow. When will they realize? Hard work beat talent every time. No dollar makes sense, so I stays on the grind. Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. I stays on their mind. Told them stay in their lane. Yeah. Cause no matter what, you can't block my shine. Yeah. 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 They sit and speculate, try to throw some shade, but I'm more like a king. This hustle's well displayed. With every setback, my fire grows deep. Watch how I play, I'm relentless, not weak. Got this ambition in my heart, can't dim my light. It's a grind day and night, till my future feel right. I'm building my empire, brick by brick. Even when they doubt, I'm the one they can't stick. Yeah. The streets they talking, but I stay on my toes. Watch this dream unfold, watch how the story goes. Oh, I ain't just a rapper, I'm a brand, can't you see? They might hate the game, but they love the real me. When will they realize? Hard work beat